It's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so amazing.
Nothing is everlasting. No, I know. These cowards shot and left me for dead. I thank God my woman children were near. I'm reaching like I'm here with somebody. I can feel my spirit leaving my body. Then my eyes rolling back in my head. I'm not ready to leave yet. Could I just see her one more time? Or hold my children one more night? I don't know the direction to where heaven is. And I regret the way I live. I should've listened when she said, baby, I love you, but that's not the way. Nowadays you can't tell niggas nothing. Is it really worth it all getting this money? Niggas don't seem to get into that losing their lives. Quit saying you will, quit saying you will. Same family you love, same family you hurt. Once you put into that dirt, you no longer is worth. Everything you had to wealth belong to someone else now. Quit saying you will, quit saying you will. She found a way to finally move on. Needed money, so she mortgaged the home. Then she started dating men. Started beating her in front of the kids. She cried herself to sleep at night, blaming me for her life. Alcohol and popping pills. Now she about to lose the kids. She think about killing herself, believing somehow that might help to wake up from the nightmare, being tortured, living the life of hell. Nowadays you can't tell niggas nothing. Is it really worth it all getting this money? Niggas don't seem to get it till they losing their lives. Quit saying you will, quit saying you will. Same family you love, same family you hurt. What you put into that dirt, you no longer is worth. Everything you had a wealth belong to someone else now. Quit saying you will, quit saying you will. He ran away at 17, robbing and stealing anything, sipping that lean, looking like me and selling drugs, hanging with thugs. He liked to disrespect his mama in front of his father. He liked to bang and throw them things up. Language, who gon' get up on the block with that thing tuck? Great image of his father. Mama can't control him, chip on his shoulder. Always in trouble when quick to pull out pistol for nothing. Breaking in houses and smoking ounces, never is sober. Life of a soldier, the reaper calling, pulling them closer. His life was over, so tragic. High speeding in traffic, crashed in a tree in a stolen car, chased by police. Now he's laying with me. And nowadays you can't tell niggas nothing. Is it really worth it all getting this money? Niggas don't seem to get it till they losing their lives. Quit saying you will, quit saying you will. Same family you love, same family you hurt. What you put into that dirt, you no longer is worth. Everything you had a wealth belong to someone else now. Quit saying you will, quit saying you will.
Vito. It's so amazing.
Church, the way I cut my hair when they were shooting church, the way I threw my feet from all this running church, the way I lift my voice when I'm free. Church, I'm really up for the beat. Church, me the way we straight for the thing you get crazy. Church, I'm trapping all about action, catching the case. Church, half my life behind bars in the middle. Church, God Christ for His love, mercy, deliverance. I'm really not supposed to be here. Cops raiding off of my dope house, boiling up from the shootout. Paid 40,000 in bond out. Lay low on money, baby mom's house, but missing out of the drug count. Family begging me like I'm some type of millionaire. Partners in honor breaking me back to the streets again. Cases on top of cases, drama on top of drama. Sleeping with all these women, got 5 different baby mamas. Jealousy, got no conscience at all. If it was up to jealousy, it would murder us all. They kept calling, cops and robbers, all these problems. Now we locked, I'm sitting dirty. The way I cut my hair when they were shooting church, the way I stuck my feet from all this running church, the way I lift my voice when I'm free. Church, I'm really up for the beat. Church, many women straight for the thing you get crazy. Church, I'm trapping all about action, catching the case. Church, half my life behind bars in the middle. Church, God Christ for His love, mercy, deliverance. I'm really not supposed to be here. No more gambling, no more robbing, no more pimping, no more hustling. 8 friends of mine been killed, 6 going over 10 years. Thank God I breathe me here. He lives. I thought my life was over. I thought I'd never get to see my children sit down in the cell, never get no mail. After all the brother been through, not one word say I love you. Ooh. I faked the man, I also ran who I hated it. Felt both hands, head beat side, and I fainted. Forgive me, Lord heal me. Step into your deeper, I'm down. The way I cut my hair when they were shooting church, the way I threw my feet from all this running church, the way I lift my voice when I'm free. Church, I'm really up for the beat. Church, made it women straight for the thing you get crazy. Church, I'm trapping all about action, catching the case. Church, half my life behind bars in the middle. Church, God Christ for His love, of mercy, deliverance. If you ain't spent 100 stacks in 1 month, don't talk to me about no money. I don't wanna hear you speak nothing about no females. If you ain't had 2, 3, 4 of them all agree to each other. Last thing I wanna hear about you being some type of shooter. I go to war without even stepping on the battlefield. Say the niggas at you. Jewelry I wear, feed your family for the rest of your life. It ain't even showcase. I get more paper than yo, I got more shooters than yo, I get more women than yo, I got more jewelry than yo, I get more I get more paper than yo, I got more shooters than yo, I get more women than yo, I got more jewelry than yo, I get more I get more paper than yo, I got more shit than yo, I get more women than yo, I got more jewelry than yo. Keep it cute about me when I'm urgent. Shoot a max and drop it like surgeon. Jury glow so much I be glowing. See, I got more paper than yo, I got more women than yo, I got more jewelry than yo, I got more shooters than yo. Now I got haters and all mad at me cause I refuse to be and not obsolete to that cabbage. I'm a savage rap with that mag thing. You get tragic, y'all won't stay. And talk about riding good, but most of you out here ain't eating good. It takes an each one I be on my wood. I'm riding for them, they wish they could. I'm in foreign, she employing, got me working till the morning. I be thugging, trigger hugging, so don't blame me. I'm my money, I got shooters, executing, try to warrior. Let's not do this, she ain't worth it. Are you worth it? This is worthless. Are you worthless? Gotta get this bread, these fans and haters don't shut me down. Used to be people dead broke, no joke, but look at me now. To them come and get me. Milwaukee, you with me? I got rolling jewelry, cars, and soldier foreigns, baddest women around. I get more paper than yo, I got more shooters than yo, I get more women than yo, I got more jewelry than yo, I get more I get more paper than yo, I got more shooters than yo, I get more women than yo, I got more jewelry than yo, I get more I get more paper than yo, I got more shit than yo. Jury like an Egyptian, over 7, 8 women that I'm in love with. Living in the trap money, hoping they give me some rap money, but they can't do me real funny, cause I refuse to be phony. Back to the block, open up shop, there go the cops. I gotta stop before I get knocked. Hands on the clock, it go big and it pop. I ain't got no record deal, life insurance on me. I'm a hood nigga so far dead, then blood money on me. I got 7 kids, 5 baby mamas. Man, my life's so full of drama. Even had to put down a mama, holding me from trying to stop the drama. Money gone soon as I make it. Man, the brother just trying to make it. Cops see me and try to take it. Asking me if I can show some papers. Like, is this your car? Is this your truck? Your diamond cost what? You got like how much? The white girls I would. I see you came up from doing just what? You better speak up. How much for the reels? How much for the pain? You breaking the bank? I know that you can't afford what I see. You guys want you guys more than you show on this what I hold. I get more paper than yo. I got more shooters than yo. I get more women than yo. I got more jewelry than yo. I get more I get more paper than yo. I got more shooters than yo. I get more women than yo. I got more jewelry than yo. I get more I get more paper than yo. I got more shit than yo. I get more women than yo. I got more jewelry than yo. I get more paper than yo. I got more shit than yo. I get more women than yo. I got more jewelry than yo. out of school. Lieutenant and found her a man, but he really like 30 years old. And her daddy was up in the pen, not to mention her mama at home. Smoking crack so she can't pay the bills. Every night she just crying in bed, begging God like come take the wheel. Old dude hit her up with a drill, late night going off 2 pills. He spinning 5% windshield, no cop on site, he chill. Told tennis switch seats, take the wheel. Grab a Glock and pull to where he live. Ski mask, watch finna get real. Drug deal go wrong, he killed. Plug love, ayy, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't all fun and games when you the plug. You get no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said never know who said Plug love, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't all fun and games when you the plug. There's no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said Now she in traffic. Heart racing, she don't know how it happened. She tryna get low, but it's too late. Bullets got the blasted. She hit the corner, almost crashed. Now she in the alley, but the car got a gas leak. But she stayed on the main street. They put her aside, they finna squeeze. She pleading out, yelling like please. They don't know, she's 17, but it's too late. Brody off beat, one shot to the head, her braids on the seat. A tear dropped down, she was in too deep. Ain't no love up in the streets. The bugs on the case tryna lead the police. Hit her mama at home OC. She don't even know her daughter deceased. Hood life so the cycle repeat. The murder rate definitely gonna increase. Paranoid that you can't even sleep. Life gone way before you can blink. Nowadays you can't walk down the street without clutching the heat. Man, plug love, ayy, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't all fun and games when you the plug. You get no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said never know who said Plug love, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't all fun and games when you the plug. There's no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said
Oh, they gon' love this one right here, man. Give me that body, booty poppin' now. 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 We gon' try to roof off this mother burn down. We gon' try to roof off this mother burn down. We gon' try to roof off this mother burn down. We gon' try to roof off this mother burn down. I be blowing money whipping forwards, and you won't see a chicken to the morning. Who is this designer wearing boots? Looking like you better try, boy. He got niggas scared, he about to bread. He'll bust your head, he be back and leg. Real soldier bread. Stop looking like I'm somebody you know. Before you make me do something you know. I might be famous, but I'm still type of anxious. When it comes to this paper, I be shaking his hands now. Who gon' be the one to knock your brother? I hope she ain't the reason that you follow. I bet you ain't got shooters you can call up to take care of that business for you head up. Count blood money, that dirty money come with a lot of cases. I done trap yo and no baking soda out of many different places. Bet $100 on the back of y'all and I made a lot of babies. In a foreign whip with my pants in cause her head getting crazy. Y'all hustle lazy so your money never make it to another zero. Play Superman and get kryptonite, I'ma bury me a hero. I be blowing money whipping forwards, and you won't see a chicken to the morning. Who is this designer wearing boots? Looking like you better try, boy. He got niggas scared, he about to bread. He'll bust your head, he be back and leg. Real soldier bread. True religion, no Buddha. Get it shaking out here, no hookahs. If we ain't your way, then move us. Just know we are with them shooters. Mobbed up in them black trucks, black suits, black dudes. Gotta move on this mother burn down.
What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. What's going on, man? I hope everybody is having a blessed day. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all been paying attention to everything that's going on in battle rap, man. It's a lot going on. Like always, the drama never stopped. The drama never ceased. This evening, I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with my guest who I'm gonna bring on in a second. Adept HNIC, man. Yeah, I can say that. Been going back and forth with Swave Sever. I tried to find that basis that Swave was talking on to get the full story of what led into. Well, you know what? I'm just keeping it realistic. I don't really know. That's why I'm part of the reason why I'm finna do this interview with Adept, so he can give us some clarity on a lot of things. I got a few questions and things I want to ask him, and I know that he wouldn't just do an interview with anybody, and I also know that people wouldn't want to interview him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to interview him, and I want to get a good understanding of what's going on. You know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all want to know what's going on too. Like, we've been hearing and seeing the videos of him snapping and going in. I heard a little clip of Swave addressing some things like that. So we're gonna let Adept tell his own story, but I got a few questions and things like that, you know, to let him speak about this situation that actually got the whole battle rap community talking. You know what I'm saying? I went to Restore Order to see if they're going to address what everybody in the comments were telling them to address: the Unbiased Situation, the Adept Situation. Swave said something. He addressed the people, and they're like, I'm reading the comments. I know what y'all want me to talk about, but those of y'all who know who I am, y'all know I can't say nothing. So he left it like that. Let's just see, man. Let's just see. No further ado. Let's bring Lil Bro up because he's gonna give us some light on this. What's going on, champ?
Salute, bro. What's good?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling.
You
I
sure?
just saw HB2N just dropped a new song, a Swave song, so it's on.
Oh, yeah. You know that's your DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's your DJ. Well, before we even get off into that, because I think, okay, let me just tell you what I heard, and maybe you can give me some clarity on this, okay?
Go ahead. You in interview mode?
Right, no doubt, and I'm gonna be realistic as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I heard part of the clip that was on DNA Tooth, you know, his platform that he released. I don't know what spaces that was in, but okay. So I hear Swaves said something to the nature of, you made a video about him touching kids, he said. And
I made a video addressing, because Pretty Money was on Danny Luck's show. You know Danny Luck, or you know Danny, right?
Right.
So he was on Danny Luck's show, and he was talking about how he got his kids into the Hollywood, like the industry, the music industry type of thing.
Right.
And he said part of that process was bringing his kids to the dungeons with Swave Sever. And Swave Sever got real pissed off about it. And we had a
he got pissed off at who?
Yeah.
Money or you?
Questions. Yeah, he got mad about it, of course. Because first
hold on. He got mad at who? Pretty Money or you?
He got mad at me because I addressed it and I put it out there.
Okay. So Pretty Money, he used the word dungeons.
Yeah, he said the dungeons. He said, yeah, I took my kids to the dungeons. Ask Swave Sever. He was there.
Okay, and according to what you cover in battle rap, what do the dungeons mean to you?
That could mean anything, bro. That could mean anything. When I spoke to Swave on the phone, he tried to clarify. He was like, "Oh, the Dungeons is a club in New York City," but that doesn't even make any sense because Pretty Money said he brought his little kids there. But whatever, that's fine. Even then, though, if we look at the Dungeons and the club in New York City, the Dungeons is a sex club. It's a sex club. You can look it up yourself.
I ain't from that, so I don't.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying anybody could look it up because I didn't even know about this place. It's like some spot in Manhattan called the Dungeons, and it's a sex club, bro. Like
it's a kid and Pretty Money kids grown.
I guess he was talking about that this happened maybe like 10, 15 years ago, kind of thing. He was talking about like real early, like.
So they wouldn't have been grown then.
Nah, they wouldn't have been grown. So I don't know how. Whatever. So whatever Pretty Money meant, I don't know what he meant. But we put it out there because we know Pretty Money's kids are in the music industry and Hollywood. Remember, even when he did that video about you, he made sure to spend 10 minutes promoting his kids' careers or whatever, right?
Okay.
So when he was talking to Danny about that, he said Swave Sever played a role in that when he took his kids to the Dungeons.
Okay. So, and then you did a video talking about what?
Talking about how Pretty Money, how he wears the Masonic compass around his neck, like he has the Masonic, like the
like
Freemason,
a charm,
yeah, like a charm, like the Freemason compass around his neck. And this was years ago that he had these videos where he's wearing the compass. And he's also just a weird cat in general. Those videos are still up.
You talking about Pretty Money right now, right?
Yeah, that's Pretty Money right there.
Okay, so
and that's how Swave Sever came up because he brought him up.
Okay, so when Pretty Money bought us Swave Sever, then what did you say in your video about Swave Sever and Pretty Money connection?
I said, what the hell was Swave Sever doing to these kids in the Dungeons? Period. Because we also know Swave Sever has a history in the industry as well. So, like, what ritual did y'all do? What was that?
Okay, so and he took that as though you were implying he was touching kids, or did you really mean he was touching kids? Did you mean he was
I really mean it. I really mean it. I really mean it. Yes, because I know how these dudes do in the industry. And this was also when he was on Restore Order. This was like right after, because this all happened around the same time.
Okay.
Because this was all during that, like the situation with you type of thing.
Okay.
Then Swave Sever goes on 15 minutes of pan on the Restore Order thing, talking about, oh yeah, we got to cancel Adept. We got to cancel Adept. We got to cancel him. And I'm like, hold up. So you could go on Restore Order and talk about canceling me.
Well, okay, so what was what did he say? Okay, hold on, because now you just open up a door for a few things. Okay, I just want to run it back, because Okay, so
I'm getting the timeline wrong. First, he was on Restore Order talking about canceling me, right? And then I made a video.
Okay. Hold on, wait. So this before the Pretty Money video.
This is before the Pretty Money video. Actually, the Pretty Money interview came around around the same time, but it was like after he first addressed that.
Okay, so in chronological order, what came first? Them canceling you before the Pretty Money? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, so he was trying to cancel me before I even said anything about the clown.
Okay, hold on. This is what I'm getting at. When you said Pretty Money went on Danny Luck's show, was that with this Swave them said they were canceling you before he went on the Danny Luck show?
Before that, they were canceling you.
Oh, they
were like, yeah, get that Adept nigga the fuck out of here too.
Okay, yeah, right. Well, that's one thing I didn't like because they didn't know what they were talking about. They were wrong in what they were talking about. They jumped the gun and just accepted what was being put out there. And again, he had my phone number. I spoke to him on numerous occasions. He could have easily called me to see what was up, but he didn't. And I actually said something about that, you know what I'm saying? And let it be known, like, on a few blogs, but this ain't even about that. So I get okay. So this was during the time they were trying to cancel me.
Yep. And then they were trying to throw me in the situation as well.
So they put you in a situation with me.
Because while that was going on, I was like, wait, I was making videos saying, hold up, y'all ready to cancel Battle Truth for this, right? As all right, y'all can feel like y'all want to do that, sure. But what's going on with Chris Unbiased though? Like, why is y'all allowing Chris Unbiased to talk about this situation, knowing what he has on his jacket and all the lies that he told regarding his rape case, sis?
Okay, so why?
So then after Swave did that,
hold on. Let me interview you.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait, because I'm trying to follow this. Because a lot of I went okay.
This
so
was like 5-6 months ago. Like that's like the time that was going on.
okay, so why did they want to cancel you though? Like what you don't know why?
Uncompromised media, like kind of thing. I don't know. He just
Oh.
literally Swave just jumped out the window after they were talking about your situation. He's like, yeah, cancel that Adept nigga too. Cancel that nigga.
Right, because I'm trying to see how would they put you in the same line as me when at the time
because we both believe in God.
You
Probably
that?
That's what I think it really is, honestly.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at like at that time where actually I didn't see when they said that about me because I wasn't watching a lot of y'all when y'all was doing the videos.
Yeah,
I wasn't
course,
watching. But afterwards, I did hear the little clip. Somebody sent me the clip thing. I heard the little clip of the council battle truth. But I'm trying to see why would they tie you in that when while that was going on, you were actually saying, okay, get me out of there and get Chris out of there. So how was you tied into that with me? You think
the same thing that's happening right now? Because I'm talking about Chris Unbiased.
Oh, okay.
That's the connection to all of this.
So the unbiased, okay. So we're gonna get off into that. Okay, so they saying cancel me, then they say get you out of here too. Which one really said get you out of there too? Was it
Swave?
So Swave said get you out of there too.
Because when he said that, IP was like, wait, who's Adept? You know, these guys like to pretend like they don't know who I am type of thing. Because they try to do like some silencer protocol type of thing with like my name. And then Swave was like, yeah, that nigga, yeah, get Adept out of here too.
Okay, so they say get you out of here too.
Because we're breaking down Chris Unbiased. So they want to get both of us out of here so nobody could say anything about that dude.
Okay, and you.
But then after that happened, right? Because I'm trying to give you the timeline. So after that happened, I made a blog talking about Swave. Like, hold up, you trying to cancel me, fam? Like, you're not going to cancel me. Then I played a clip of one of those Team Hami dudes in a battle. He rapped that he was going to have sex with his opponent's wife and then turn around and suck Swave's dick. And then Swave was smiling.
Wait. He said that out of his mouth? Like he literally said that out of his mouth?
Yes, bro. Yes. This is an old battle. The old battle.
And this is a Team Hami member.
Yeah. Yep.
He literally said that in the battle.
I'm looking for the clip right now because I got it uploaded. That's a fact. Yes, he deadass said that. If you look up any pause compilation, you know those videos on YouTube where they show like all the pause compilations of battle rap, like Prep saying I got a large banana, DNA saying if you don't mess with gangster orgies, and I'm gonna be strapped with the dildo. If you look through those videos, you're gonna see that clip as well of that Team Hami dude saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna have sex with this girl, then I'm gonna grab your legs and I'm gonna suck Swave's dick." That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm looking for it right now.
What was his name? You don't even know. You don't even know the battle.
I don't know that dude's name. He's like some Puerto Rican dude, man. Like I'm getting it right now.
But the people in the comments may know, right?
Yeah, they might know.
Okay, so how did you come across the battle? Like, how did somebody sent it to you? Like, how did you come?
I mean, I've seen a lot.
Like I'm saying, if it's two nobodies, like. Was he battling somebody that was a name?
Nah. But that clip, like I said, it's big because it's such a gay thing that the dude said that that people remember it. You know what I mean?
So did somebody put you up on it, or you heard, or
I already knew about it. Like, so when Swave jumped out the window to talk to me, I was like, wait, hold up, I remember this though. You have Team Hami dudes, y'all sucking each other's dick. So of course you want to cancel me because I'm exposing y'all cats. But
so they do to get Adept out of here too. Then you get offended in that, and you drop this blog where the dude, one of the Team Hami members, talking about giving him fellatio.
Yeah.
Then what? Now, if this the same video as the Pretty Money video, or this a different one?
That's a different video. I made the Pretty Money video after Danny was interviewing Pretty Money, and Pretty Money was talking about his kids getting into the industry, and he said what he said.
So Swave and them didn't respond off the first video you dropped?
Nah.
Okay, so he didn't respond off that one. Nah. Did you leave it alone, or did you keep on going? Did you leave it alone? You just dropped that one and you were done?
I found it. I'm gonna share
Okay.
it right now. It was more so something I was talking about, but yeah, right here. Look at this clip.
Bend the ass over, start hitting it from the back, switch till I grab your legs and suck Swave's dick while I get to every last inch.
You heard him. Let's play it again. This is what he said, bro. This is Team Homie right here.
Bend the ass over, start hitting it from the back, switch till I grab your legs and suck Swave's dick while I get to every last inch. Till I grab your legs.
And then I suck Swave. That's what he said. Look.
I didn't hear him.
Start hitting it from the back, switch till I grab your legs and suck Swave's dick while I get to every last switch till I grab your legs and suck Swave's dick while I get to every last inch.
And then you're gonna see Swave. Look at Swave. Look at Swave smiling. He loves that bar.
I didn't hear him say I suck Swave thing. I heard him say grab her legs and grab your legs.
Because he said, because I'll take Matt's bitch, rub my dick all over her lips like it's chapstick, bend her ass over, hit her from the back, switch till I grab your legs and suck Swave's dick. He's talking about himself.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay.
I brought that up, and that's why they got that was just the first thing I brought up.
And that's a Team Homie member?
That's a Team Homie member, yeah.
I never seen him before.
I never,
okay.
Yeah, I never.
Okay, so you dropped that and you don't get no response for them at all.
Nah, nothing.
Did the video do views?
I think I was live. It was like on a live I was talking about it because I was like, wait, hold on.
Well, you do views anyway. You do views anyway. What did before your channel got taken down or
yeah,
what?
this was the channel that I'm using now was my backup channel at the time. So I was using my main channel. So type of thing. So yeah.
So so running it down. So they do let counsel Adept get him out of here too. You get offended in that. You drop a blog on him.
I'm also clowning him. And then I'm like, wait, hold up. So you're gonna cancel me, but you've yet to speak about Unbiased.
Okay, we're gonna get to that too. So you drop the blog, but he don't respond to it. No. But you say, but you basically, is you still going at him, or you basically not saying nothing no more?
When I first responded to him, I was like, it was more so like, damn, bro, I'm mad disappointed in you. Because I liked Swave as a
battle. I was just gonna ask that. Why was you disappointed?
I was disappointed because I thought Swave, I believed the lies that he told that he was a stand-up dude. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? I thought he was a stand-up dude. And when he jumped out the window to try to cancel me, but he's yet to talk about Unbiased, that was a red flag. So I had to call him out on that. And then I think like a few days later, I peeped the Pretty Money blog. And went out the blog with the Danny Lux interviews. Like hold
on, so this was like a few days from each other?
Yeah, this was like happened in the same type of week. Because remember, Pretty Money, during that time, this dude was like on a rollout, like trying to really, like, oh yeah.
Stick it to me? Is this the time when he tried to stick it to me?
Yeah. It was around that time. So this dude was like on his little rollout. He was going to all these channels, like talking crap and all that. And Danny was interviewing him, brought up his kids being in the industry, being in Hollywood. And hey, I'll just play the blog. I'll just play the blog where
what blog? This yours?
The blog where I first clipped it up.
Where you clip what up?
Of Pretty Money saying what he had to say. Should be right here. So this is the one he got offended by.
Pretty Money?
Nah, Swave. This is where he jumped out.
Now, which one is this? This the second blog?
Yeah, this is the second one. This is the one that he got mad at.
See battle rap and investing. Fuck you, nigga. I don't care about no YouTube views, none of that shit. Danny, I don't know if you know what's going on with me and mine, but we don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like this industry shit over here. Like, for real. That's what I'm telling you. Like, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like this industry shit over here. Like, for real. That's what I'm telling you. Like, dead ass. This community is nasty. Man, yo, I done brought my kids to ass Swave Sever. Yo, I done brought my kids to ass Swave Sever. Bend the ass over, start hitting it from the back, switch till I grab your legs and suck Swave's dick. When I get to
Sever. I took my kids to the dungeons. I took my kids to the dungeons. Hey, I don't know if you know what's going on with me and mine, but we don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know how I do. Just showing everything that has to do with what I was referring to at the time. And this was supposed to be a full blog. So this clip was at the end of one of my older videos where I was promoting the next blog kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's why you see like my patrons are up. This is like the last 2 minutes of another video that I was gonna do a whole video breaking down Pretty Money being a Mason in general kind of thing. So this is what Swave saw, and this is when everything happened at that time 5 months ago.
Okay, and so that's the part I heard on the DNA 2 thing, the clip he used. Okay, so he said he made you take the video down. Did you take the video down?
Nope. At first I did not. But now let me tell you something. He didn't make me do nothing. Okay. His brother called me.
How did he get your phone number?
He called me on Instagram because he was already following me.
Who reached out to you on Instagram?
His brother.
Okay.
His brother, not really his blood brother, but you know, the dude that he was talking about in the spaces that they said they came to my house in black mask and black gloves.
The Big D guy.
The Big D dude. Okay. He called me and he was just breaking down. First, he called me. It was real respectful. It was actually very respectful, and I salute him. I have no problem with Big D or that dude, right? He called me, letting me know, listen, bro, Swave Sever is actually getting death threats because people think that he touches kids. Because
this what the brother said?
That's what he said. That's what his brother said, that Swave was getting death threats. Now, he was telling me, listen, bro, I just got out of prison. I'm trying to be a family man. And I'm trying to be a good role model to the community. So I want to play it like the middleman to like get y'all two to talk, and probably we could squash this type of thing.
Right.
So after speaking, I spoke to Big D like a while. Like me and him were really chopping it up type of thing. Then he said, all right, I'm gonna call Swave and I'm gonna call you back. And then I gave him my number so he could call me. We got into a 3-way conversation.
Right.
Swave Sever was, again, very respectful. He was actually telling me, listen, bro, I don't mess with Unbiased. He said he does not rock with Unbiased, and that the paperwork that me and you put out made him realize that Chris Unbiased was lying. That's what he told me on the phone.
So he said that out his mouth, just like
he said it out of his mouth.
And, and y'all ain't arguing and no disrespect.
We did argue because first, because the brother was playing the mediator role, so it never got too crazy. But we did go back and forth because I was asking him, hold up, why do you want to cancel my channel? Why are you bringing me up in this, right? And then he starts selling all these reasons why, whatever, like stuff that clearly
like what? Like what? What? Give me some of the reasons.
He's saying, oh, why you saying Beasley gay? You saying Beasley gay? I'm like, how do you know he not? He couldn't give me a question. He couldn't give me an answer, but whatever.
Okay.
But anyway,
so he actually brought up Beasley.
Yeah, he brought up Beasley. He's saying
when you asked him why.
Yeah. He was like, oh, you run around calling Beasley gay. You lying on Beasley. I'm like, fam, what are you talking about? First of all, do you have a photo to prove that he's not? I never see Beasley with no women, but whatever. Anyway, it's these battle rappers that say they spend the night at his house, nigga. Like, but whatever. Then we also got into a back and forth because I was like, listen, my channel is actually about helping y'all rappers who are not getting paid from this conglomerate that's making over hundreds of millions of dollars off of what you guys do, not only on caffeine, but also the money they generate from the app type of thing. And then I told him, listen, I feel like I make more money than you, and I shouldn't, because you're a public figure. You should be making way more money. And he got real mad about that. He got real mad about that. But then we squashed that. And it was a peaceful conversation, bro. That's why
you talking about after that? After that.
Okay. I was like, bro, but let bygones be gone. All right, cool. You're right. I don't know how much money you make. Cool, that's fine. I just know that from other rappers, let's say probably not you, because you know you got your little thing with Auntie Ra, and obviously you get money from Linda to protect Unbiased, whatever. But these other rappers, they not getting paid like that. These dudes is battling for free. LL Cool G did 6 PGs on the URL and then get paid for none of them, type of thing. So I'm like, I'm trying to be an advocate for y'all. And I was telling Swave, since you are old head, you older than me, you know the direction that hip hop went. So we're seeing the same thing happen to battle rap. So why wouldn't you speak on it now? Type of thing. But eventually we came to an understanding over the phone. And I told him, all right, cool. Listen, you should talk about Unbiased. Like, and he was saying that he's not going to do it. He was making it sound like he can't do it. You know what I mean?
You believe that?
No, I don't. Not now. I did at the time. At the time, I did believe that. Now I don't, because he's proven that that's not the case. But then we ended the situation. I clipped the preview out of the video that I made, and I just left it at that. And then then I did a live afterwards, apologizing to, because I think I brought up in one of my lives, I was like, y'all niggas probably sacrificed PH. Y'all probably sacrificed Pumpkinhead, whatever. And I was like, listen, I shouldn't even brought up Pumpkinhead. I shouldn't have brought up PH. And I apologized to, I told people, don't, if y'all sending death threats to Swave, stop it. That's what the video I made. But then in the same live, I told him, we still got to speak about the fact that you won't talk about Unbiased stuff, whatever.
Okay.
So then we just left
it. And what was his response to that? Like when you said that, what was his exact word, if you could remember, when you asked him, why aren't you talking about Unbiased? Because at this time he said, I'm just getting it right from you.
Yeah.
Is he saying he know now from what he saw the information of the paperwork we have been putting out that he's a creep? He admitted that to you privately?
Yes.
But when you asked him to do it publicly, what?
He was just saying he's not gonna do it.
But he is aware
of
the truth now.
That's what he claimed, yeah.
Okay. Now hold on. So this still the phone conversation.
Yeah, it was a phone conversation.
So how did it get to him and his brother coming to your house then?
They never came to my house. That's why Swave should be ashamed of himself for lying on Twitter Spaces, trying to put Big D in that situation. Because Big D, from what he told me.
Hold on. I'm confused. I'm confused now. Because the clip clearly said from DNA 2, what he took from the Spaces. He said, me and my brother, Big D, came over the house dressed in black with black gloves on. We made him take down the video.
It was a complete lie.
But you said you had a phone call with Big D mediating. It started out going a little left, then it got respectable. And out of the respect part of it, you decide to take the clip out. And so you didn't take it, you took it down from the phone call y'all had.
Yeah, the phone conversation we had.
But it wasn't nobody appearing at your house making you.
Never. So what? Really think about what he said. So he said he came to my house at 3 a.m. with black mask and black gloves on, and then what?
Like what would you do if somebody came to your house with a black mask and gloves on at 3 a.m? Like, would you be calm to come out there to want to talk?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you wanted to talk at 3 a.m. when you put on black gloves.
No, I'm saying for a person like you, if somebody come to your house with masks and gloves on at 3 a.m, like, would you really open the door and have a conversation?
No, it wouldn't be a conversation. It would be phone calls to me making other people in the building and niggas across the street, and we're gonna take care of that ourselves, type of stuff.
So you saying that was all a lie? That never happened. That was why would he make that up though? Why do you believe?
I don't know. He's probably trying to hype up the dykes that he had on the Spaces. You know, the transgenders, the female to male transgenders. That's all in Team Hami that he was gassing up in that Spaces.
But that never ever happened.
But this never happened. But this is what's the most disgusting about that. The dude, Big D, the one that he tried to bring up, incriminating him with his lies, that dude told me he's not trying to be involved in nothing like that.
Not that he's out of prison.
He just got out of prison. He's trying to be a family man. He's trying to be a positive influence type of joint. So why would you make up a lie stating that this dude was doing something like that on the internet? Like, what are you doing? That's why it's so pathetic to me that this dude made up those lies.
Okay, so then when I heard the clip, because then we're gonna get back to the Swave, but I gotta address this part too. So I heard the clip, and when me and you had spoke and you were telling me about it, I think you wasn't aware that the guy who was talking to him was Reaper Rail. Who you
I
thought
had
that?
no idea that was Reaper 12.
Who you thought it was?
Some dirty nigga in Team Homie. That's what I thought it was.
So how did you find out it was Reaper Rail?
People were telling me in the comments.
So okay, so you listen to it, and when you find out it's Reaper Rail, do that makes you madder knowing that it's him? Because y'all two had a fallout.
That definitely makes me mad because that dude is, these niggas is liars, man. And
okay,
I was trying to have a real fight with that dude, Reaper 12. He never showed up, and now he's making up lies saying he's driving around trying to shoot me. Like,
okay,
what?
okay. So what's the fallout between you and Reaper Rail? Like, how did that happen to the point where was that your first time hearing him saying he gonna shoot you on the thing? That was your first time hearing that?
That nigga, when we were supposed to meet up in the park in St. James like 2 years ago,
Right.
to actually fight, and I made a video exposing the fact that he never showed up.
You was there?
Showed up.
I
was in the park. I was on Instagram Live. You could hit up. There's a few people that was in my, because I was on Instagram Live at the time. I was already in the park chilling. Right. Waiting for this dude type of joint, because he was saying he was coming. Then he started sending, when I showed him I was in the park, he started sending me a message saying, oh, you better wear a vest. You better be having a vest because I'm going to shoot you. I thought we were going to fight. So, like, whatever. These dudes is weirdos, bro. These dudes is weirdos. He's a
he never showed up.
Never showed up. Never showed up.
So,
he did a blog 6 months later. Remember that blog he did 6 months later, acting like he was in my hood and talking about nobody here but the blicky. Remember that?
Is that the one where you said that he got the off Google the neighborhood from a Google?
That was the first one. That was the first time we were supposed to link up. Yep.
Okay.
Google images of Jerome Avenue. Yep.
So how did you and Reaper Rail get to that point where guns and fight? How that beef start?
That dude on I believe it was my first channel or my second channel, right? He was in the Angry Fan Facebook group begging me for like an interview. So he was saying,
was in the group. You was in the group too?
Yeah, I used to be in the Angry Fan movement group on Facebook. Yeah. So he was like begging me for like some type of interview joint. I bring him up and he starts saying like, yo, show me your lease. Show me your lease. I'm not gonna show you my lease. Why would I show you my lease? Like type of shit. Then he showed his lease, and we found out he just rents a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, a 1-bedroom, not an apartment, a 1-bedroom, whatever. That's all. I already broke that down, or whatever.
Okay.
Then that dude, since then, he's been making threats and all this shit. So I was like, all right, let's meet up in the park and let's fight. And then that's when he was acting like he was going to come to the park. He never came to the park. He started sending me Google images of the park, acting like, yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. We showed that it was a Google image. And then he started sending me messages, yeah, you better be wearing a vest because I'm going to shoot you. I thought we were going to fight, but whatever. Then that dude, was funny about Reaper 12 being on that space and saying he was going to shoot me. He sent me a message after my bill collector interview saying, yo, bro, I got to salute that bill collector interview because, yo, we should do an interview, bro. Let's chop it up. I'm sorry. And I just ignored him. And I guess he's mad that I ignored him. So now he's still going in space saying, yeah, I'm driving around the Bronx and I'm trying to shoot.
So you never took him up on the offer?
Hell no. Why? Why would I do that? You lied.
He texted you that or he called you and asked to do that?
He sent me a message on Facebook.
And asking you to do an interview with him.
Yep.
After y'all was supposed to fault and he was talking about shooting you.
Yep.
And you just ignored it.
Yeah, I just ignored it. Why the fuck I don't care about
you? Okay, so was that the end of y'all beef after that? You know, you ignored
I just ignored him after that.
Okay. And that's, hold on, let me see, just trying to see it clear. Hold on, let me open up your screen a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to get it to clear up.
Right, that's why I'm opening it up.
He said, I can't front. I got to salute that interview with Bill.
Right.
When he asked me for an interview, I ignored him and he unsent the 2 messages.
What was the other 2 messages?
The end of the conversation. That's when he said he was asking for an interview. He was like, yo, bro. And that's when he apologized to me and he asked me for an interview. I ignored him. He unsent the messages, but he still left that first message. So you know exactly what type of time he was on. I can't front. I gotta salute that interview with Bill.
March 3rd, 2021. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Boom. Look, and this is when he was capping too. Wait there, nigga. I'm on my way. Yeah, you're on your way. We showed you sent Google Images, clown, or whatever.
Okay, so when you hear Reaper Real on the clip that DNA2 put up or of them on Faces talking about coming to your house, making you take down the video, then Reaper Real says, yeah, I was riding around talking about shooting them. Okay, I heard all that part. Now, you say that never happened. It wasn't true.
Yeah,
it never came to your house at 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, bro. Like that's
so. Okay, so
and like I said, if Swave has my address and he came to my house and did all this, we have the countdown going down. I know you saw the live. We have a countdown. Let's see how many days and lifetimes go by, and he's never gonna come. He's never gonna come here. He's a liar, bro.
Okay. So let's get to it. Okay, so you hear who put you up on the DNA2 video? Who put you up on it? A fan, supporter? Oh, he reached out to you personally.
Yeah.
And said, "Hey, they on Faces talking against you."
Yeah.
Did you go to the Faces or you saw what he just put up?
I just saw what he put up. I don't have a Twitter. I don't go. I've never been on the Spaces before. I've never been up there.
Okay. So you watching it, then you mad or what? What's going on?
I wasn't even mad. I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious because I knew exactly what happened. So it was funny to me that he's even making this up. I was actually going to ignore it because I was focusing, I'm working on the Chris Unbiased documentary.
Right.
To expose all of his lies. So I was focusing on that. And I told DNA2 for them, I was like, I don't care what these dudes say. But that blog that he put up got so much traction.
Okay, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. I got to see the background. So 5 months ago, let's just say, give or take 4 months. So 4 months ago,
it's 5 months because this was October.
I'm just being even more lenient.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just say 4 months ago. According to you have a conversation with Swave on the phone.
Yep.
And so you saying that 4 months later, right now, today, then you hear this clip within the last few days talking about that after you thought y'all squared away y'all differences?
Yep.
So that caught you off guard?
It didn't catch me off guard because then I realized exactly where it's coming from. He did that a day after we exposed Chris Unbiased for lying about his court date.
So
after 5 months of nothing,
right
out of nowhere, right? The day after we exposed Chris Unbiased, this dude Swave is jumping out the window, making up lies about some shit that happened 5 months ago. And he never came to my door. We had a peaceful, friendly conversation, bro.
See, that's why I want to define that basis so I can hear the whole conversation.
Yeah. I wish I heard the whole thing too.
Because it's only a 2-minute clip part of just bringing up you. But I wonder, how did you come up? Like, how did you come up?
Yeah, I want to know too. I mean, if you think of the Spaces, right? You got Swave and you got Reaper 12 on there, right? I called him Reaper 12 because he's a snitch. He had a dead cop's card, and this is what Reaper 12 did too. Because after he got exposed for not showing up to the park, he made up lies saying that me and him have an open court case because I called the police on him. Then he pulled out a dead dead detective's business card. We made a video exposing that actually, that the cop is dead.
Okay, so
why did you have his card? Why did you have his card?
Okay,
and that's another thing. Hold up, Reaper 12. That just reminds me. You said we had an open case. Then why would you be driving around my hood to shoot me? When are we going to court, by the way? You said this 2 years ago. When are we going to court, bro?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So when he said y'all had an open case, he used the detective card to try to co-sign or confirm that, yeah, see, here's the card too. We got an open case against each other. But you do your thing where you zoom in on it. look up the name, and come to find out the card he holding up, the police dead.
Yep, he's dead. He's a dead murder detective, homicide detective.
Okay. So 5 months later,
this is the card that he pulled up. James P. Carroll. This is the card he says that was the police officer that came to his house because me and him have an open case. You look him up. James P. Carroll. That's a dead detective. And look at the card.
Go ahead.
That's a dead detective. He's dead. He died in March 2020, before I ever started blogging. And look at the edges of the card, Truth. So if you just got this card, why does that shit look so old? That looks like that's been in his wallet for a long time.
Right.
Why did you have a homicide detective's card, bro?
Plus on the video that you showed, the phone you just showed, when he said, I'll be right there, like, I guess he probably been pulling up on you, that said March 3rd, 2021.
Exactly. And this message was from 2020. This is when he was stating that he has an open police investigation on me. Look, he says, you police. This was in 2020. And he shows pictures of these cards. These old ass cards of this dead homicide detective, James P. Carroll.
Okay.
Well, again, if we have an open case, when are we going to court, Reaper? I'm confused.
Okay. So you chilling, getting ready for the next documentary.
Yeah.
By the way, which everybody's waiting for to hear.
I know.
So you're doing a documentary, then you get a call from DNA Tooth like, hey, they going in on you on Faces.
That's exactly what he said. Yeah. That's exactly
so you go over to his channel,
Mm-hmm.
or do he send you the clip? You go to his channel, he send you the clip.
He sent me the clip.
Okay. So he sent you the clip. You peep it, but you say you ain't mad. So
I wasn't even mad.
So
there's nothing to be mad about. Like, for me, my bad.
Okay, go ahead. No, you good. So
I wasn't mad because I'm laser focused on Unbiased at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is not even, it's a waste of, I don't even care what these dudes got to say. The dude is lying. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I didn't listen to the clip yet. He sent it to me. I'm like, I don't really care about this. I was still getting I was still looking for when Chris Unbiased said the DNA tests were negative. You know what I'm saying? I was still looking for that clip at that time. So I wasn't even focused on it. But then when he put up the blog, my subscribers and my patrons started hitting me up about it. So that was like, okay, now I'm getting mad because I'm like, wait, hold up. Let me listen to this clip. And then I listened to what this dude said. And I'm like, I was disgusted because I know exactly where it's coming from. It's coming from him trying to protect Chris Unbiased, trying to deflect energy away from Chris Unbiased.
Then what you do?
That's when I think I just went live, man. I just went live addressing it.
Okay. So you believe him saying that about you is to take away the attraction of Chris Unbiased being exposed for lying to the battle rap community about his cases being dropped. He never got to go to court again. They had no evidence on him. So now since we got new paperwork confirming that he lied about that and we've been bombing on him about it, you believe that Swave is coming to his defense to try to take away the attention off him?
100%.
Because his trial is next month?
100%.
Okay.
He's still not talking about Unbiased. Oh, by the way, I just got a text message from one of my patrons. They said they're going to Unbiased's court date. They're going to record it. They're local to there. They're going to go.
Okay, so that's some good information. Yeah. Now we ain't got to really depend on hip hop is real and because okay, hold on. We're gonna get to that too.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that.
I just got that text message right now, so I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, yeah. I want you to be honest as you can with me. Even I'm not saying you're not being honest right now. I'm not saying you're not. Do you really, really believe with all your heart that this community is literally covering up for Unbiased?
Definitely.
Do you believe? Why do you honestly believe that? Why do you believe that?
Yo, I think all these dudes have different reasons. Many of them are just man worshippers. You know what I'm saying? They just worship this dude no matter what. I don't know why. They just do. Other ones, like Swave, I'll pull up the clip from the documentary itself. Swave said Chris Unbiased is the reason that he gets paid more money. I don't know. You remember when Swave's clip in the rape-umentary?
I heard you play it before, but yeah, I remember it. I remember like 3 different clips. He wasn't just one clip in. I think it might have been 3 different ones.
Yeah, I gotta find all of them. I gotta watch the whole rape-umentary again.
I think it's like he clipped him in like probably 2. I know it was more than 1. But go ahead. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up.
Oh wait, hold on. That's the wrong one. Okay. Right here. This is the one. Right.
Man, shout out Swave and Restore Order podcast, man.
I fuck with Chris. Almost didn't fuck with Chris because of the news I was hearing. You know what I mean? But I really, I got the chance to speak to Chris, and I you know, he told me his side, and I believe him, and he need to tell the world. You know what I mean? I fuck with Chris. Nigga came to my crib, held my newborn. You know what I mean? The nigga, he wasn't just a blogger to me. Nigga, matter of fact, Chris did an untold truth on me, and since that interview, you know, my price went up. Like, niggas really started fucking because of that interview.
So this somebody like him, he actually attributes his success to Chris Unbiased. So he probably feels as though he owes Chris Unbiased or something like that. A lot of these dudes have different reasons, man, for protecting that dude.
So let me ask you this question. Would you, if you were Swave, now what you know, like I'm just saying, giving him the benefit of the doubt, because Chris showed him love, because as a battle rapper, Chris did interview, his stock went up. So let's just say that what he is saying is true.
Mm-hmm.
But he said that Chris told him his side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he have to know that Chris been lying. So everything Chris said was a lie to him.
Mm-hmm.
But using his name, reputation, and brand to co-sign his actions that he's still charged with and going to trial for next month.
Yep.
If you're Swave Sever, are you mad about that?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you got me in your rape-umentary co-signing you. Like, you told me a story that was a complete lie. You told me everyone had fake money. This is Swave's fault too, because I don't understand how you even believe a story like that. Chris said he paid the prostitute half in advance, and that was fake money. All the door money was fake money. All the money, I guess Atlanta has all this fake money, I guess. Everything was fake money. There's no reason to even believe that story in the first place. But let's give him Swave might not be that bright. He probably believed it. When paperwork comes out and shows you that there's actually 3 victims, why don't you talk about it on Restore Order?
Yeah, well, I definitely see that, because you can't have the name Restore Order when it's about keeping the order and peace and battle rap and all the effery that goes on in battle rap. We're going to address and do this. But something of this magnitude, regardless to what, you have to address that if you're going to brand yourself as Restore Order. Same thing I say about battle rap trap too. You can't say I'm battle rap trap, we got the streets, but you're going to turn the blind eye to this and say I ain't gonna even, then it's not the streets.
Exactly.
Then it's not the voice of the streets. Then you're not restoring order when you are permitting and allowing a rapist to be in the community, making money, getting donations, building his brand, doing all these things.
Mm-hmm.
You have to address that, or you have to change what you represent. Look, this is different. We're talking about rape, kidnapping, sodomy, robbery. These are all his charges. If you can't restore order on that, then what the hell is you, what order is you restoring then?
You know what's wild truth? What really came to my head? Like, I was live in Harlem. Whatever, a few nights ago. And I realized when Chris said that he lied to all the inmates saying that it was aggravated assault, he must have also been lying that it was an aggravated assault against a man. I'm sure he wasn't saying, yeah, I was aggravated assault against this 19-year-old girl, Kiara Simeon. Like, the dude was just straight. How are you restoring order when you don't call out stuff like that?
Well, and not only that, I'm just going to keep it 100. If you had the audacity and nerves to try to address me on that situation and say, counsel me, and speaking as though you're doing your duties of being restore order and protecting the community and the gatekeeper of the community, when you was wrong, and I proved my stuff, paperwork, exonerating myself, witnesses, everything, right? Mm-hmm. They still ain't recant their statement. They ain't apologize. They ain't say we called that wrong, and you leave it up there as if it's still true when the truth is out. So if you're going to address me and you're going to speak on me, then at the same time, you can't turn that blind eye to this. And this is entirely worse than what I was accused of. Okay? Let's just be realistic. So I can see that part. Okay? But I'm also not expecting for dudes to do what me and you do.
Yeah, I don't expect.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still. I
don't expect them to do it, but it makes me disgusted that they pick and choose. They pick and choose when they want to get on that type of time with people.
Okay, so here's my thing. So you watch you see the clip. What you say made you mad again?
I got mad at the fact that the niggas straight up lying to a whole bunch of dykes in a spaces. And they all saying yeah, we were all at his crib. Yeah, we all been over there. And Reaper Rel jumps in saying, yeah, I've been driving around the Bronx trying to shoot him. Like, shut up. Just shut up. Okay. Like, it just makes me disgusted that these grown-ass men, way older than me, are up here lying on a Twitter space. Because what makes me sick, Battle Truth, is when I got somebody's address, I actually pulled up. And I didn't bring no weapons, no backup, nothing. I'm talking about Home Mercy PD. I pulled up by myself in my yellow backpack, my yellow Nike backpack, nigga. No weapons in the backpack, nothing. I came there by myself. But these dudes are on Twitter spaces who claim to be gangsters. I never claimed to be no damn gangster. I'm a software developer. These dudes claim to be gangsters. And y'all making up lies on the internet about the light-skinned Illuminati nigga? About pulling, you never pulled up on me. Stop lying. So that's what made me disgusted. And even then, I was like, let me not, because this is what they want me to give this energy to them. They want it. So let me focus on the unbiased thing. But then my patrons started hitting me up. My subscribers started hitting me up. This whole blog starts getting traction. I'm like, nah, hold up. We're going to nip this in the bud. We have to, because it's actually a bigger story going on here. The shielding of unbiased.
Yeah, because this is big news. Especially since, and this one I'm saying, like, this definitely is big news. Like, the break of, it's crazy. Like, soon when we got to go on a lot of stuff, because for the most part, you in the mix of a lot of this stuff. So basically, we can't even do this in chronological order because this stuff is everywhere. But let's put it right here. So what was the video you dropped that they must have been talking about in the spaces?
It was that clip. It was that clip to the trailer to a video that I never dropped. And it never came out. I never made the Pretty Money video.
What was it about? What was it about?
The joint I just told you, where Pretty Money said he took his kids to the dungeons at Swave Sever.
Okay, so how did the unbiased pop up for them to be having night court on Spaces took my night court.
Oh, I don't know where that came from, actually, man.
Okay, because that's what I'm hearing how it happened.
He also emails you, or the unknown guy that sends the emails with a lot of the unbiased
right, okay.
Stuff like that.
We call him unknown now?
Yeah, we just gonna call him unknown guy.
Okay. I don't think he cared though, but because they know who he is. But anyway, we gonna say unknown.
Yeah,
so
guy.
Okay, so the unknown guy, what he does is this how it was brought to me. You release the video exposing Unbiased, right? Clean Paper bring it up, and they have a night court on Spaces, you know, taking my night court thing on Spaces. Clean Paper brings it up on night court, like, hey, we need to put charges on Unbiased, this creep in his neighborhood, in the community. Then Twerk defends him like, no, he was found not guilty. They dropped his cases because this what he's telling everybody. And people, now I would say this to some degree. To some degree, it could seem that way when you seeing the man been out since 2019. It's 2022. He's talking about, I've been out before COVID. Why y'all think I'm walking? I'm free. I'm in this city, traveling, no restrictions, nothing. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going to court. Even though we going off the paperwork. Yeah, like, I don't care what you say.
I don't give a
We know you on bond. We know you on bond.
We know
type
you got
your name up.
a new judge. We know they have to recoup the case. We know about America is the largest prison system in the world. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, the prisons are overcrowded. We already know. Bro, in the Bronx, there was a place called Bronx Freedom Fund where they pretty much help bond out like criminals in the Bronx type of thing. But they consider it non-violent crimes. One of the people that they let out was a rapist. They let him out. They got him out. And then he went on to rape some more girls in the Bronx, bro. This is a fact.
That's your constitutional right, regard to what you charge.
Yeah. No. I'm saying they will actually. Not only do they provide your bond money, the Bronx Freedom Fund that don't exist anymore because they let out those rapists, and they ended up raping some more women. They also provide you with like a lawyer, like not just one of these free legal aids. They actually give you a real lawyer. They actually help you in your situation type of that, find all types of loopholes to get you out. Rape in this country isn't even taken that seriously. So somebody getting off being allowed to be outside with a rape case, that's not even crazy to me because I've seen it. And I've seen it in the past, especially during like COVID, even 2019 before COVID. That was when Trump was doing all this stuff where he was letting out all of these people from the prisons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was Trump that was doing that. And salute to Trump for that. But there was a lot of people going through the holes with actual like serious charges, but they're considered non-violent for some reason.
Right. Okay. So
like, I know somebody that's out with a gun charge.
Oh, like, well, my cousin he just got sentenced last month, and he been out for like 4 years almost, 4 years almost, 2. You know what I'm saying? And he just got sentenced, and he was out. They've been doing
that whole prison reform for like the last 4 to 5 years, where they've been letting out a lot of people from the prisons, if they're just sitting there, type of thing. Even if they're not proven innocent or guilty, they'll let you out because the prisons are overpopulated. We know how America is. That's why when you say, it's easy for someone to believe that someone's charges would drop because they're out. Sure, it is easy to believe if you don't know.
Or if you don't know, right.
Paperwork, you know what I mean?
Right. But that's the thing that got me the most in the community. Before we get to the thing, that all those type of charges that was on him, people didn't care to want to even hold him accountable. Like, no, dog, you raped 3 different women, dog. You know what I'm saying? You literally charged with this, fingerprinted with this. You did 2 years in the county with this, another year on house arrest with this.
With the best lawyer, with one of the best lawyers in Atlanta. Mind you.
Right. So no, and this is a community that's 98% guys. No, we just can't say, oh, welcome back. Like, no, ain't no welcome back, bro. Like, and you got all the paperwork. You got the paperwork. You get what I'm saying?
And it's not even like people are gonna always say he hasn't been proven innocent or guilty. Sure, I'll give you that. But why is he lying though? The lies are piling up. He said Shannon was a cold case that had no DNA connection. That was a lie. Blatant lie.
Well, the whole thing was a lie. The party, the DJ, the switching the card, the fake money, all that
money. Everyone paid his fake money. Like
right. When it was real, when it was a real operation, this dude was running. He was running a real rape a man, false Uber service operation to overpower himself and rape women.
And a lot of brothers just aren't smart, man, because you're like, if this party was a thing, why is there no witnesses in his case from this party?
Right. To say, yeah, these girls were dancing, they were busting it open, like he said, because according to him, I paid her up front. Then after the party, I paid her some more. None of that is in the transcripts at all.
None of it.
According to the transcripts.
You look up party in the transcript, you're not going to find nothing about a party. If you look up kill, though, you'll find something about kill because he told apparently Kiara, yo, stop, I'm going to kill you or something like that, right? That was in the transcript.
That was Shannon.
Yeah, it was Shannon. Yeah, just stop, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Like, this man was running a real raper, man. He had a whole, I'm trying to put the right words to it. Like, it
was an operation.
Yeah, it was an operation. Right.
Everything. Like,
right. He had the fake burner phones. He had the fake burner phones.
Burner phones and all that.
He had he had the fake IDs to show he was a licensed Uber driver. You get what I'm saying? So, and he was keeping trophies of the victims, you know what I'm saying? When he would rape them, basically, like, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I just found it crazy that he was not, what's the word I'm looking for when it came to coming to the community? It just gave him the red carpet.
He was scared of the Bloods and Crips in the prisons. He was hiding his charges, but he felt so comfortable telling the battle rap community about it.
He was actually nervous before coming into the battle rap community. That's why he dropped a trailer of the redemption first to see, he was checking the temperature. He dropped the trailer first. Then you read it out. Right, you read the comments. Oh, this finna be fire. All the likes, because it got something like 12,000 like likes and things like views, and you know, so you read in the comments, oh, he back, yeah. So everybody they showing me love. You get what I'm saying? Because you know he know how to clip, edit, dress it up real nice, make it look good, put the little music in there to warm your heart, you know what I'm saying? And then using the black man angle at a time where we fighting against racial profiling and police, unjust police killings. So he used all that to his advantage, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, getting back on subject. So you believe Swave Sever personally came out against you to cover up for the unbiased new documents we have on him, revealing his trial is 100%. Next month.
And I'm gonna prove that this happened 5 months ago. Let me pull out the live where I actually even addressed this situation, and I talk about the conversation that me and Swave Sever and the D dude had on the phone.
So after that, it was nothing else between you and Swave at all. 5 months go through nothing. Then out of nowhere, a day or so ago, he just on the Twitter Spaces. Twitter Spaces, just talks about coming to your house dressed in black with Big D and force you to take down the blog.
Yeah. So peep this. To show you how out of the blue this whole thing is and why I know it's the unbiased thing. What's the date right here, Battle Truth? October 6, 2021.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pumpkinhead and Sean Price. My apologies to Team Homie. Leave Swave alone because, again, they were saying that Swave was getting death threats for supporting Unbiased.
Hold on, what you reading? I don't see what you're reading. What you reading? Yeah, Rip PH and Sean Price. My apologies to Team Homie. Leave Swave alone. URL vaults. Okay.
Yeah, this was something else.
And what that say? October 6, 2021. Yeah.
So you see how long ago this was? So
And you
isn't
said,
it
and you,
crazy? Like it comes up, he brings this up out of nowhere right after the unbiased information comes out. That's crazy.
okay.
And if you could go, anybody could go watch this live. Like I'm not taking this right here. Like I had no problem talking about it because I thought it was a grown man conversation. We were talking about how we were gonna be like an example for how niggas could actually like straighten this type of situation out. That's why it's so disgusting to me that he's now on Spaces talking all this rah-rah nasty shit.
Okay, so when you and him hang up the phone, what was the last thing he said to you when you hung the phone up with him? Did you say, all right, bye? Like, what was the last word, if you could remember, if you could recall?
I don't really recall. I was more,
But it was on some gentleman stuff. It wasn't on
gentleman stuff. Yeah, because
okay.
he even said he can understand why I feel some type of way because I think that he's protecting Unbiased. This was over the phone.
So he basically admitted to he could see how you could feel that way because it does look like that.
It looks like that. That's what he said. It looks like that.
But you not salty at him for not addressing the unbiased
No,
situation.
I am. Because even in this live, I reiterated. You see, I'm bringing up the rapumentary again.
No, this is what I'm saying. Do you add that with it after he disrespect? Or okay, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Do you believe? Okay.
You didn't disrespect me over the phone.
Hold on, wait. This is what I'm saying, Adept. Follow me on this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? When you said they didn't come to your house, that wasn't true.
Never happened.
Okay, so if that never happened, that wasn't true. When he's saying that it did happen, what are you really offended of? Did you more offended of? Do you think they playing with your life or?
Nah, nothing like that. Because I'm not scared of none of these clowns. I'm offended on the fact that you come out with these lies the morning after we exposed Unbiased, the most blatant lie he's ever told about the court date stuff.
That who told the Unbiased? Right. That I'm never going to court no more. And then he released a video after we put the paperwork out. Then he came live to not address it. He wanted to talk about battle rap, but the people in the comments was asking him like, "Hey, what about the paperwork?" Then he like, "Oh yeah, we do got to go to court." And of course you got to go to court. Like, but you just was saying you didn't never have to go to court.
And then he said, "You don't understand. Every time you go to court, that's pre-trial."
That's a lie. And that's another thing, y'all. Nobody's throwing no cases out at no damn pre-trial. That happens in motion of discoveries. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
If they were gonna throw it out, they would have been threw it out. Like, come on, we're not playing them games.
But like, how many lies can this dude tell before y'all address it? He said Shannon was a cold case. I think that's the most disgusting lie he told to me. I think that's the most disgusting lie. Acting like it was just a rape case thrown on him because he's a black man in the judiciary system.
Okay, so you're not even tripping off they lied about coming to your house.
You're not gonna do nothing to me.
No, hear me out. I get you. Remember, this is an interview, brother. I'm interviewing you to get clarity. Right, because you ready to snap now. Look, here's my point of what I'm saying. You're not tripping off the fact that they lied about coming to your house because that wasn't true.
It was not true.
You more so mad about knowing the reason behind why it's being said that I didn't even know Swave be on Spaces, actually. Me neither. So you more tripping off the reason why it's now being brought up. It's like it's the sabotage or take heat off of what we just exposed on Chris, lying to the battle rap community that if they ain't never hold him accountable now, he definitely should be held accountable now.
Yeah.
So you figure like, okay, I see what's happening. And then you say, that's what make you mad?
Yeah, that's what made me like, you know what? Now I could address this because I know the reason behind this. And it's not going to be just like, some rah-rah. Is it like, because my subscribers, they don't even like when I'm just coming at like some beef stuff. It's stupid because my subscribers, they want the knowledge. They want the expose of the industry. But knowing that this is coming from protecting a rapist whose mother is a political guru, as he said in that video, that he also talks about the negative rape kits and all that. This dude, what was I saying? The negative rape kits. What the fuck was I saying? What did I start with? What was the question again?
I said, damn, you made me mess up.
Yeah, I'm like, what the?
Right. I basically was asking you, like, so you wasn't really mad at you was mad at the motives.
Oh yeah, yeah. My subscribers, they want they
want the knowledge. They want the knowledge.
This is the reason why they're protecting Unbiased, and we know how connected Unbiased is to this industry. It makes sense for me to address it. So I'm like, okay, cool. No gloves are off there. I could definitely address this dude. No problem. No problem. Because I know where it's coming from. And my subscribers will understand why I'm going at him.
Okay. So and
because people talk crap about me all day, bro. I don't go live about all these people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I go live about everybody that addresses me, I will never have no time to actually break down some real information. But this type of situation where you're protecting a rapist in this community who's shielded by ARP, RBE, all these bloggers, yeah, we definitely got to talk about it. So I'm like, all right, cool. We'll definitely talk about you, Swave, since this is what you want. Because in the spaces, he's like, I bet he won't talk about me again. I bet he won't talk about me again. Remember that?
Who said that?
Swave in the spaces.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, he said, I bet he won't talk about me. I bet he won't put the blog back.
That's on the DNA clip?
Yeah, I think it's in the DNA clip where he's like, yeah, I bet he won't put the blog back up. I bet he won't talk about me again.
Oh,
yeah, right.
And that's what. So, okay. So because that was my next question. Like, so you go live. I didn't see when you went live. I didn't see nothing to actually this morning. Was it this morning? I watched both of them. I watched them both. This morning. Yeah, I saw them both this morning. I don't know. Hold on, did you do them both in 2 days?
Yeah, I went off on him yesterday. Then I went live this morning because I'm like, that's when we started the counter. Because if you came to my house before, I don't know why you can't come again.
Okay.
Like his daddy and all that. Like,
right now, let's get to that part. Some people would say you went too far on that, bringing up his dead father. Like, do you believe you went too far? Like, what was your reason for doing that?
Well, first of all, Scripture states to not venerate the dead. The dead are dead. Period. So I don't look at. I'll talk about someone. I don't care. But the reason I did that is to prove a point. Because I'm gonna go as crazy as possible on you and prove that you never came to my house because you don't have my Addy. You don't know where I live. You never came to my house. So if you came to my house for that, then you should have no problem coming back when I'm taking it this far. So it's really just a point that I'm proving at the end of the day. And also, his father was in a movie. He was in a movie playing a rapist. So it's just mad coincidental that you're out here protecting a rapist now. It's just weird to me. And it's like, wow, you can't make this stuff up.
Okay, so you provoked him. You provoked him to rap.
I want to provoke him. Yes. I was even trying to call up to restore order, but they were not taking my call.
You think they knew that it was you who was calling?
I don't know. Maybe not. Every time I called, they said this Google subscriber is not whatever. I don't know. The number wasn't working for me. I was trying to call, but I'm trying to provoke them.
So when he went,
why do you go on spaces and lie? Like, why lie? Why don't you actually do it? If you're this OG in Harlem who's getting prostate exams because you old as hell, and you on spaces acting like you some gangster in the street pulling up on niggas, why don't you do it then? You stop lying about it. Do it.
Okay,
I did it.
So when he went live today on Restore Order, you called up to the show?
I tried, yeah. They had like a little section, like segment where they were taking calls.
Oh, they was allowing people. Oh, they was accepting calls.
Yeah, but it wasn't going through for some reason.
Okay, so you called up to that, and you were gonna confront him on Restore Order.
Yes, I was. If Auntie Ra allowed it, because Auntie Ra the one controlling the phones.
Okay, so you figured that they ducked your calls on purpose.
I wouldn't even say all that. For some reason, the number just wasn't going through. It kept on saying this Google subscriber is not active or something like that. Like,
right. So you provoked him to rap because you figure like, okay,
I
you
don't believe
doing
it.
okay, so okay, all right. Do you okay? What if a person believe you're clout chasing for views or subscribers? What if they saying this is what you're doing?
I was
Is
the
it
one
in
that started it, so that doesn't even make any sense. I wasn't the one that started it.
okay?
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe? What are you expecting to see come out of this between y'all two?
Nothing at all. I think this tally is just gonna keep getting longer and longer. It's gonna get so long to the point where it's like I'll just stop doing it because nothing's gonna happen. I know that for a fact. I know nothing's gonna happen to me because I'm protected, and I'm protected by Christ because I'm actually fighting for truth. Period.
So what if someone said to you, but as a Christian, you shouldn't fight evil with evil? Why do that?
I would say that in the Bible it says, "Who will stand up to the evildoers? Who will stand up to the workers of iniquity?" And to me, I don't feel as though I'm fighting with evil.
Okay. Do you have something against him personally?
At this point, yeah, now I do. Yeah. Before that, no.
Okay.
But the fact that you going out of your way to protect this raper man, I look at you as worse than the raper man. Just like when Home Mercy PD lied and said he saw Chris's paperwork. Remember that?
Right.
I look at you as worse than the raper man.
Yeah. I mean, if one thing I would never do, I'm just gonna put this out here. I'm gonna put this out here on some real stuff. When my situation came up, right? I didn't like how you handled the thing, but I could see how you handled the thing. You get what I'm saying? You did address me sort of like in the same manner where you held me accountable, and I could see how like that's another reason why I was more forgiving too of the situation, because I could see how it looks.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And of course,
I could see
also that's what we wanted from the people who were supporting Unbiased. Like, you have to take a step back until this person could actually provide some type of paperwork or proof that negates these allegations. He's never done that. You did.
Right.
So I was staying consistent because that's what we have.
I
would hope you do the same thing to me if some wild stuff came out about me. You know what I mean?
I would say that you was consistent on that. You get what I'm saying? And you did reach out to me afterwards and made peace. You know what I'm saying? After you were satisfied with the truth of the evidence that could exonerate who I am. So I can't.
I actually interviewed Jericho.
Right, and I can't say right. Y'all did that on y'all own, and I had no knowledge of it at all. In fact, I was live doing my own thing.
Yeah, breaking out the Jerry Springer stuff. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't even advise her to do something like that. But you know, I wouldn't have did. I would have been like, "What? Why would you do something like that?" You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to say nothing, but yeah, it is what it is. But I would say that about you, even when it came to me. And at first, I'm just saying, at first, I was offended in you. But at the same time, see, the thing about me is I'm a realist. Okay? When things go wrong in my life, before I could point at anybody else, I see why I went wrong and how I could have did things better. So therefore, it's easier for me to accept the backlash as a result of it, depending on what's being done. But I always have to check myself first, like, I could have did that better, or I could, you know what I'm saying? So I would say that part. You get what I'm saying? That you was consistent, you kept the energy, and when you were satisfied with the evidence that was at hand, you know, it wasn't only Jerika, it was her mama, the paperwork, you know, no baby, you know what I'm saying? So all that, and then when you felt you were ready, you did call and reach out to me, and mended those situations. You get what I'm saying? So I would say that I would say you did that. You get what I'm saying? Because even people ask me like, man, why you forgive him? Why you did it? He said this, he said, but I have to see where I went wrong and how I could have did things better. And I understand how that situation can look. You get what I'm saying? But I had no problem with clearing it up because I knew I could. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm humble enough to admit that. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, so going back to this, you came at his father to provoke him.
Yeah, but I'm also making a point too, because these dudes have industry connections. These dudes have weird bloodlines. We know what type of stuff happens in Hollywood, all of that. So yeah, it was something to point out for sure. I put a little sauce on it because I'm provoking these dudes. I want them to do something. I really do. I live in the Bronx, man. I live in the hood type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've grown up in high schools, middle schools. We've had fights. It's not a problem to me. Like, it's not a big deal to me. I'm so like, if somebody wants to fight me, go ahead. But these dudes, they just don't want to fight. They just want to make threats on the internet and make up lies and just do all this weird stuff when these dudes are considered gangsters and OGs and all that. It's weird to me. So I do want to expose it. I do want to provoke it. I want to prove to the battle rap community these dudes are actors, man. This stuff is storytelling to these dudes, man. That's all it is.
So you
I don't believe a lot of these dudes, man. I don't.
What if a person just said, why you want to go that far though?
I have to, because they really try to play us believers as if we're soft or something, as if we're like, I don't like that. I just don't like it. Because I'm not some gangster, but I will have no problem defending myself. I have no problem taking care of myself. I have no problem pulling up to somebody's door by myself, no weapons, if I have an issue with them. You know what I mean? Like, this dude, No Mercy was messaging, trying to contact my 11-year-old nieces and nephews, bro. Trying to get information about my family. Of course I'm going to pull up to your door.
A person would say you crazy for doing something like that. Pull up at somebody's door to cause harm without a pistol or something like that. That's crazy.
Well, we have to remember who's the person I'm pulling up on. It's Terrell.
Right.
Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pull up to Math Hoffa like that or something like
that. Okay. Okay. So
I'll pull up on Math Hoffa, so I'm gonna need a plan B. You know what I mean? But you know, that's something else.
What if one say, why you just didn't keep it personal with Swave though? Just one-on-one, just him and just you.
Because he's not doing that. He had Reaper Rel on his spaces making up lies, talking about he's driving around the Bronx to shoot me. He had a bunch of dykes up there talking about how they pulling up on me too. Y'all all just liars, man. Y'all just lying weirdos.
Okay, so when you figured they were taking it personal about your life,
yeah. When you playing with my life and you making up these lies, threatening my life, I got no respect for you. I got no respect for you at that point. And there's no limit anymore. There's no limit. If you talking about driving around trying to shoot me, I don't care, bro. I'm gonna say what I want.
What if he want to talk to you like a man one-on-one? Would you talk?
Yeah, why not?
So you is open for peace.
Yeah, I'm always open for peace. But at this point, I already offered the peace 5 months ago. You know what I'm saying? I tried to have peace with him. I thought we did have peace. But when you start exposing these people's, I guess, personal ATM, Linda's son, they start getting offended and start doing all this other stuff. That's stupid. But of course, I'm still open to peace. But now it's gonna come with stipulations. If you want to have peace with me, you gotta talk about unbiased on restore order, nigga. You got to talk about that paperwork. You got to talk about that court date. You got to talk about these lies. You got to talk about Shannon. Because remember,
why do you think it's so important for other people in the battle rap community to talk about that situation? Why do you believe that, or do you even believe it?
I do believe. I do think it's important that everyone talks about it. Yeah, for sure.
Why?
Because they all talked about Adi Boom situation. They all talked about you. They all talked about everything else. Stay consistent.
Again, so you do believe it's a hidden agenda behind the unbiased situation in the community?
Definitely. Here, I don't think you remember this. Share my screen again. Run it. Remember this? Remember on Restore Order? They had Chris Unbiased was in the comments talking about thank you for having my back. Believe men, not women. And then they pinned the comment. Yeah. When you do stuff like this, you need to talk about.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me put that right back up there. So
hell yeah, people got to see this. These are the way these dudes protect Chris Unbiased, man. This is how they really feel. Believe the rapist, never the victims. They pinned that comment, bro. They pinned it to the top of the screen, like, yeah, this is what we co-signing. Thank you for having my back. Believe men, not women. This is what Restore Order pinned right in their comments. Swave was right there. He knew that comment was pinned. He co-signs that.
Yeah.
That's disgusting, bro.
And you said he told you that he told you that he know he a creep, but he won't address it.
He won't address it. And the way he was saying it over the phone, it made it seem like he can't address it.
And you said he also said that he heard what we were saying and know what we saying is the truth.
Yep.
He said that out of his own mouth.
Out of his own mouth. You saw my live that I just came off of where I was showing the message that he sent to that other fan. Pretty much, first of all, he lied and said he had a lawyer look through Chris's case. Which
could you put that up? Can you put that up?
Yeah. Let me pull that up again. Let me see what
break it down for us so we can
see. Yeah. They gotta see this. They gotta see this. Hold on. Pull it right back up. I think I closed it. Yeah, this one is sick, man. This part is really sick.
So what is this one? What is this one?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I'm just
right. Just while pulling up, give us a little feed on what this is you about to show us.
So a fan messaged Swave Sever. I don't know what time ago. I don't know how long ago this message was, but they sent me this screenshot because people were saying I was lying about Swave Sever telling me on the phone that he doesn't rock with Chris. This fan said, no, he told me the same thing, actually. And then he sent me this screenshot. Here, share the screen. So let's zoom in a little bit. So somebody messaged him saying, why do you think he took down his documentary? And then he said, the fan says, I've been on his heels for a year. This is what Swave Sever said. Yo, Duke, I don't know you, but I thoroughly looked into Chris's case. I even had my friend Evelyn Mendez, who is a lawyer down in Georgia, who told me that Chris is cleared. And if there was more issues, he would be in jail. Then he said, and 2, I don't even fuck with Chris. I know him through battle rap. He had me on his footage, but I did that after I was told that he was clear. So he's saying even again, he doesn't rock with Chris. He only knows him through battle rap. But wait, the clip that we played earlier from the rape-umentary, he said Chris was in his house with his family and even held his newborn child.
I think, in all fairness, Adept, I think he was saying that before the allegation thing. I don't think he was saying that after the rape stuff. I think he was saying that was the relationship they had before the rape.
Oh yeah, sure, cool, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, how can you say you don't rock with him and you only know him through battle rap type of thing? But
what I'm saying is, if I'm Swave, he owed me. He definitely, you got to fix that and make that right, because you lied to me, bro. And you took my thing. You had me vouching for you. You know let's just say basically what he's supposed to be known for in New York. I'm the leader, Team Hami, my own gang and crew. I'm respected as a OG in this battle rap community. You have me vouch for you, knowing you were lying. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you were lying. Now that make me look bad. Now they got people actually questioning me, my reputation, my name, my brand, what I stand for. And all along, you did this on purpose to try to get me, to use me and my relationship with others to get people to accept you back. Yep. No, you got to fix that and make that right, partner.
On the phone, that's how it sounded, that he was offended by that.
Oh, so that's how he was talking to you on the phone?
Yeah, that he was upset. That he was like, yeah, I don't fuck with him, because we again, the paperwork that we put out showed that there's more victims, more, like, it wasn't a cold case. He admitted to everything on the phone, but yet he won't speak publicly about it. And when we expose more information about Chris, he goes out of his way to make up lies on spaces and take energy away from it.
Okay, and you literally asked him, like, why won't you talk about this on Restore Order?
Yes.
And his reply was what?
He's saying that he won't talk about it. He like, apparently we have to. He wants to wait until everything is like, I don't know. He made it seem like he just can't talk about it right now because he feels as though it's still an open case or something, that he can't talk about it on Restore Order or something like that. But he talks about all this other stuff.
Yeah. Again, my thing. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
What I should have asked him is, have you had a conversation with Chris about this though? I didn't ask him that though. That never came up.
Okay, here's what I believe to some degree. And this why it's so important to have your own stuff. You can't be Restore Order under somebody else's stuff. You can't. Especially a person that who has a itinerary that you limited to what you can talk about and say. There's really no freedom depending on who it is. Like, for instance, it's all fair game when it comes to me or you, like it was in my situation. They never spoke about me on 15 Minutes of Fame. The only time they ever spoke to me, brought me up on 15 Minutes of Fame or Restore Order, is when Mook came on the show and brought me up because of my relationship with them. When T-Rex came on there and brought me up as a result of my relationship with them. Other than that, they never bring me up, never brought me up at all, never mention me. My name is off limits. But the moment they thought that I was raping women and impregnating my daughter and all this stuff that they were putting out there saying, soon they said that type of stuff, right? They did a thing about me, not even knowing the truth, that wasn't even my daughter. She wasn't even pregnant. She was not no minor. This is a 24-year-old girl. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they put it out there without even, and he knew my phone number. He know my phone number. I did one of my first interviews with this brother. You get what I'm saying? And I just felt that was foul, even though I didn't find out about it till later. You get what I'm saying? To afterwards, when everything was done. That's why, but to some degree, I was like, but a lot of people were doing that, but I really didn't care because I understood the thing. But if you're going to go like that on me, then why is it different for him? In fact, it should be worse for him because you entrusted in this guy.
Exactly.
You like you said, you had this guy around your family.
Yeah.
You had this guy around your children.
Yep.
And all along, this man was doing this type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? And he played you by lying to you, saying that these things about him not true, telling you his case is over, telling you that he's not going back, he beat it, they had no evidence, this was just some railroad thing. Come to find out, everything, that's what I'm saying. You should really be going hard on him, if anybody. Oh, look, I get it. You don't know me personally. I get it. You don't know me, so I get it. Same thing about you. You don't really know me personally. I get it. But you're saying you know this dude. You like, I F with Chris. I F with him. This man has been in my home. You get what I'm saying? So I F with him the long way. So that's entirely different when the guy who you embrace and showing love to literally stick the knife in your back like that and use your name, reputation, and brand to put him in position at the expense of destroying you in the long run.
Yep.
That's a cold blow right there, because you definitely gonna get destroyed in the long run. He's going to be found guilty. He's not beating. He's not beating. That's without a doubt, bro. They got DNA. You're not beating DNA. I don't care what you say. You're not beating DNA. You're not beating these witnesses. You can't say it ain't, bro. You got 3 women, 3 different times, all saying they were raped by you in your 18 assault vehicle truck. You're not beating DNA, brother. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen.
But that's the thing about the case. Like, it's not even like there's just one woman and like it was just some type of situation. They were at a party, everyone was drunk, like something like that. And the girl, no, this was a system that this dude had in place to rape women. A system.
Yeah, that's another. See, that's another. Right, that's another reason why he don't beat this. They found the victim's belongings in your house. Yep. You can't beat it. Look, they got more than enough evidence. They got your DNA. They got their belongings in your house to prove that you took them against their will.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? You had that with no intentions on giving it back or something like that. So yeah, you're done. I'm sorry, you're done, man. You get what I'm saying? Come on. Come on, let's just be real. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, he's done. He's
done. You're done. You know what I'm saying? You're done. You get what I'm saying? So what's the end game, Adept? What's the end game? What are you expecting to reach out of this? What you expecting to reach out of this?
The Unbiased documentary being super, super dope, because now there's just so much evidence just beyond just Unbiased. It's the whole system of battle rap that's working to protect him. Like,
so you got all this coming up in the documentary too?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
When could we be expecting to see this documentary? Because when you first told me about it,
it was supposed to be Sunday. It was supposed to be Sunday.
Right. I woke up in the morning.
Stuff came up on Sunday, so I was like, that took away a lot of my focus. And this morning, I got a great email, and that's just for work. Like, it's just dope what's gonna happen to me. So I'm just a little busy, but no, it's coming. It's coming, bro. Me and my girl even recorded like a whole segment of us breaking down his story, so we can hear from the woman's perspective.
What if people don't believe you got a real girlfriend?
Okay, I mean, go ahead. That's fine. I mean, they've heard her plenty of times on my lives and stuff. Like, it is what it is.
well, you know, you good at clipping and editing.
Adaptation as his wife. Like,
what if that's you just pushing pause on a baseball on the computer? You know how you good with computers. You know how to do your ventriloquist thing. What?
Well, y'all gonna hear her in the documentary for sure, because she's breaking down this dude's story. How you had sex with a prostitute with no condom is just crazy, man. That's how you know it was the heat. She must have been fighting back. You know what I mean? And he was just like, you know what? I can't even put on. I'm just, ugh. You know what I mean? I don't think Unbiased could even get hard unless he's raping a girl.
Bro, I mean, the thing that's just so crazy about that case, bro, it's no other way to view this, bro. Like, when you see, you know what's crazy, bro? Out of the little paperwork we got like what? You can say maybe 2-3% of the paperwork. Yeah, we got like 2-3% of the paperwork. But out of that, we just destroy him with the little bit we do got, okay? Now, there's no way. This just rape all over it, man. It ain't no way to look at it no other way. Like, again, look, you can't get me to believe women who selling their bodies voluntarily go against all the rules that come with them doing this professionally or voluntarily just for you, a stranger. They don't want their money up front. They don't want you wearing condoms. And this the thing that got me as I evaluated even more, right? Adept, you like, and you touched on something that I ain't really think about too. I do honestly believe that the thought of him knowing what he's doing to them gets him off more. But what do you do when you know, like, let's just say if this was true, which I don't believe it was true at all, but let's just say we try to even give him the benefit of the doubt by even using his argument.
Yeah,
so let's
use his argument to kill him.
Right, even though we know his argument is a lie, and that's what's crazy. You know what? Okay, my mind just going everywhere right now. But this is what I'm gonna say. If you having sex with these women, according to your story, if you having sex with these women, you know you're not going to pay them. You know that. You know that. What were you expecting to happen after it was done? Knowing that if that's the truth, you didn't pay the prostitute. You know she not just accepting that. Like, no.
Yeah.
What were you expecting to happen afterwards?
That's why you had the gun in the car.
You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, you have to know that, okay, I ain't finna pay her. She finna be mad.
That's how he gets off.
Right, she finna be mad as hell. So now they give me a reason to choke her or beat her or harm her more. You get what I'm saying? To actually be the cherry on top. So not only did I
drive her to an undisclosed location, that's why they have to jump out the vehicle.
Right, that's what lead me to the point of, okay, because you figured that, see, that's what I'm saying. See, more and more stuff coming up now. You figured that, okay, I didn't give them their money. They not gonna leave so peaceably type stuff. No, you gonna give me my money. No, I ain't giving you nothing. You gonna give me my money. I ain't going no. But that wasn't the case.
Can we also, this is one thing.
Hold on. Wait. Adept.
Go ahead.
Keep your thought. That wasn't the case though. These women were willing to jump out of the vehicle while it was moving.
Yep.
So this wasn't about this was about them not getting paid and got mad. So why the hell they had to jump out of the moving cars? Why the vehicle moving? If that's the case, okay, you ain't paying me, drop me off, I'm calling the cops on you. That's basically his story. But that's not the case. They jumped out of the car while it was moving. Anyway, go ahead, brother.
So we know, let's go by his story, right? His lawyer's defense that these were working girls, right? Sex workers. And I was watching his documentary again, man, and my girlfriend brought it up, bro. Like, these prostitutes don't have CASHAPP. These prostitutes don't have PayPal. So you said that it was fake money, right? And then you were like, you left your debit card in the DJ's truck, who's not a witness in your case, whatever.
In his truck, right?
Right? And so he said, I can't go to an ATM.
Right, because he left his debit card in the truck. I was thinking about that too. Why would your debit card be in your truck? But go ahead.
Right, let's say he did. These girls don't have a CASHAPP. These girls don't have a PayPal.
Right.
You could have paid them in other ways if you were so innocent and you really wanted to make this right with this girl. Remember, he was like, yo, this girl's bugging out, man. Yo, I'm telling her I'm going to make it right. Why couldn't you make it right there? You could have cashed up her money right there.
Right.
Like what? What prostitute's not going to have CASHAPP?
Do you already got your girl doing some narrating part in it, or y'all ain't did it yet?
No, we did it already.
Oh, she did it already?
I just gotta go in and do some editing. That's it.
She talked for a nice little minute too.
Yeah, because it's the whole story. It's the whole story. We pausing it, breaking it down. Like,
you rubbing off on her, brother.
Oh yeah,
you rubbing off on her. She becoming probably worse. I would love to see y'all argue. Do y'all argue?
Not too much.
But do y'all have a real argument?
It'll be like a debate, more so like debates.
Who win? Keep it real.
Me, I win.
After you get some, yeah. They go after we get some. We gonna win. But if we don't get none, you gonna win. If we ain't got none yet.
You got tired house. She's like, I don't even want to argue with you no more.
You got time right.
But yeah, no, she breaking it down type of shit. She breaking it down, I think, even better than us, man, because she's a woman, speaking about it. So she's like, hold up, nah, man. This girl would have known to like, all right, you don't have your debit card, it's all fake. All right, cash at me then.
When so when is we going to see it, brother? When are we going to get it? When?
It's gonna come out. This week it's gonna come out.
Look, you know what? I tell you what.
You know, you really waiting on it. I know.
I tell you what, look. Take your time.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to put it out too early because I don't want to put it out and then I'm like, damn, I forgot to mention this.
Right.
I'm going over all of the tapes. I'm rereading all of the documents, everything. I want to get everything.
How much footage do you got so far?
Bro, I got like an hour and a half worth of footage already.
That's a lot. All drama?
All just an expose. Okay. An expose. Okay. To be honest with you, it's already so long. I might even address the people defending Unbiased in a different video. You know what I mean? People are protecting Unbiased in a different video.
You know what? That probably will be better because sometimes too long is too much. Too long can be too much.
You'd be surprised, bro.
But you good. Look, you good at editing. Well, I forgot. You know, it wouldn't matter with you for the most part because you don't even monetize your channel, right?
Nah, I don't even monetize it.
Right, so then it don't even matter to you. Then it don't even matter. So let me ask you that. How is you going to do it? You just going to release it to the public? Like how you
premiere it like a movie? I'm gonna premiere it.
Oh, how long do we get? Like when the premiere come on, what's the advance we get before it?
I'll probably give y'all like a good 8 hours in advance, so then everybody can like
get ready for it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your popcorn ready, roll up your blunts, get your alcohol, do whatever y'all gotta do.
Do you believe it's gonna be one of the best ones you ever did? You believe so? Honestly,
trying to make it even better.
Out of everyone that you ever did,
the Ben Swayze one was really good.
I think you cheated on that one. Cause that was masterful though.
I've been clapped. I did a bid.
Hold on, wait. Yeah. But the icing on the cake. That's why I said you cheated.
With the camera on.
Yeah, that right there was perfect.
I'm telling you, right there. That nigga shot me like 5 years ago.
Yeah, you nigga. Yeah, you right there. Yeah, that was masterful.
That was hilarious, man. I wish I still had that video, honestly.
You ain't got that video no more?
Nah. But it's still on your channel, I think, because you played that part for sure.
You played that part. You ain't got the rest?
Oh, man, I got it. It's gone. They take down my channels, man. It's gone, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm only been recently, like, staving it in, like, a back storage kind of thing, so I can always have it. Like,
let me ask you this question, because people ask me this before we close this. Do you have anything against Chris Unbiased, like personally?
Oh, as a rapist, yeah, he's a rapist. But besides that, I never watched this dude. I never cared about this dude. I was more of a person. I tuned into Angry Fan. I just watched the battles when battle rap blogging really started getting like popping, like 2015, 2016, 2017.
Right.
I would watch like Caps. I would watch like you when you started coming out. Like I started watching that. I never watched Chris Unbiased. I didn't like Chris Unbiased. Like, you know, he's just too corny to me. I don't know. I didn't. It wasn't personal. I don't like that content.
And I say that because that's the same thing for me too. Like people be like, "Why y'all?" I don't got nothing against them, but come on, let's just be real. Like y'all ain't really paying attention. Look, well, they are. First of all, none of them can deny they ain't, because according to you, what you just said, even he said out his own mouth, according to you, that he was watching what me and you have been saying and know it to be true. He just can't touch on it, and that's what I was saying. Like I don't believe he could be restore order the way it's supposed to be under somebody else's umbrella who have an itinerary. I believe, just in all fairness to him, he want to talk about a lot of things, but because it's not his, he can't. And that's a reason. And that's but that's also a reason of why you need your own stuff. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's still, you know what? I can't even make up no excuse for him, because I'm gonna keep it 100. Once you did it to me, ain't no such thing as you can't speak about nobody else. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That just I can't even. I had to just check myself. I can't
Also,
even.
what would be the reason for them to not talk about Chris? What? So is Uncle Ra the one protecting him? Like,
See, and that's what I'm saying, because I know he have did some things like that, because I forgot what it was. It was something that was going on. Oh, it was the IP and quantum physics thing, and they was addressing him on the restore order thing, and I believe was like, nah, leave that alone. We're not addressing that no more. We're not talking about that. And they like, yeah, we can't do it no more. Let's move on. So I believe he do certain things. But the crazy thing about it is, they instigate anyway.
the
They
thing with me
instigate
though is
anyway.
like, if somebody told me I couldn't speak about a rapist that's thriving in this community, being co-signed by leagues, everything, I would just walk out. That's just me though. I would walk out.
Yeah, when you especially wearing the title of being a defender for the streets,
Yep.
a leader of a gang, a team, a stand-up dude, a father. Like
At that point, what would y'all do? So Auntie Ra really runs y'all like that? So if Auntie Ra told y'all to promote homosexuality, that's what y'all gonna do? Like,
go back to my thing. Go back to my thing of what I'm talking about. The purpose of speaking against me was because of all those reasons. I'm a father. I got children. I'm from the streets. So therefore, yes. So
to these dudes, truth, they what they always say is that, well, they were prostitutes. Why don't y'all talk about Karen Hill then? The 40-something-year-old woman that worked at the hospital.
Right.
She wasn't a prostitute. That's why y'all like to pretend she doesn't even exist.
And must we just tell y'all, Karen Hill is also the star character witness in the case for both Shannon and Kiara.
Yep.
Karen Hill, the other woman who was forcibly sodomized by him. She is the star character witness against Unbiased in both the cases that man actually was trying to say, no, she on my side now. Right.
That's the part that I got to add next in the documentary, the Karen Hill situation. How he came up here and tried to say, oh, no, that's our witness. No, you tried to put a muzzle on her.
Right. He tried to put a muzzle on her to get her silence. Right. And it was the motion was denied by the judge. Facts. So again, we expecting the documentary. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe, and I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, talk to me.
Do you believe this battle rap community hates you? Honestly.
No.
Why you say that?
Because my support says differently. I'm on my 5th channel, man. I'm on my 5th channel, and every time my channel gets terminated, I create a new one. I automatically have 2,000 subscribers in a week. You know what I mean? Like, I have strong community, and the only people that have a problem with me are, I don't even know, because the rappers don't even got a problem with me most of the time. Averb said he loves my blogs, and I got videos on Averb. You know what I mean? Like, people actually rock with me. Like so there's only like weird cats that don't. People like Swave Sever, he got a problem because I beat up No Mercy, and they're close. That's why every time he talks about me, he tries to be like, No Mercy beat him up too. No Mercy beat him up. He always tries to throw that in there. That didn't happen, you clown. But that's fine.
Who won the fight?
Me. Facts. Because I punched him in his face. Dude said in his blog that his bones in his face were hurting, bro.
He did say that, but
and then what else did he say? Hold on, True, because you saw it. And
he said that
when the police came, he said when the police came, I dipped. He stayed. He said that.
I don't remember that part, but I definitely remember. Not to say he didn't say it. It don't sound like he didn't say it. I'm just saying I personally can't recall that part, but I do recall that part where he said he said, yeah, he hit me right here too because it's still tender and it hurt right here. He said that. I remember that. But I said you won regardless to what, because you went over his house and you fought him and he's 500 pounds. So that's a win. That's a win automatically to me on that. whether they said you lost or not. You won to me if you did that, and you got away and didn't look like nothing was wrong with you.
That man spoke to police afterwards, Truth, and I'm really starting to believe he's the one that called him in the first place before he showed up. I honestly believe that he called the police before he showed up. That's why he stood to talk to them.
Right. It's very selective, though. It's very selective in this community, because I hear somebody said this too. B Faulkner said they dressed Ty pretty, I'm sure. I don't recall, because I don't really watch it like that. So you probably know. Did they address the Ty Pretty situation?
Well, I don't watch them either. I just know they did address it because people sent me that clip. Like at the time when that was a big story kind of thing, you know?
Okay. So any last words before we end this, brother? I appreciate you coming on, giving the full side of your part of what everything went on. Did you leave out anything, or that was everything?
That's everything, bro. Nothing happened for 5 months until we exposed Unbiased. Then this dude goes on a Twitter space lying that he came to my house with black gloves and a black mask at 3 a.m. to ask me to take down a blog. Come on, man. Like, does that even make sense, bro? Like,
okay, see that one other thing though, too, man. And this what I would never want. I would rather for somebody to just tell me whether they like me or not. But I would never want to. I would never, ever, 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 ever want to hurt anybody or go to prison behind Unbiased if it's not unbiased personally.
Right?
You get what I'm saying? I would never want that. And because at the end of the day, and this is what I say to you too, little bro. At the end of the day, it could appear to seem that way. Like all this is over Unbiased. You get what I'm saying?
That's sad.
Could you look at it that way though too?
I think it's all about Unbiased, bro. Because the timing is impeccable.
Right. And then you could see him just sitting back at home, laughing, smiling away at brothers going against each other as a result of his actions and what he did, and this man finna go to prison for what he did to them girls.
It's sick.
That's the one thing that I did want to warn you about, talk to you about, like how this can appear. This could appear, and that's why I asked you, like, is this about Unbiased or is this about something else? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm offended that this dude is going out of his way to protect the Unbiased, but of course, I'm also offended by the way he's going about it as well. You're making up lies and all this weird stuff with these dykes on a spaces. Like, I think that's what pisses me off the most. That there's like these cackling dykes there, like, yeah. Like, get out of here. Go put on a dress. Go find you a man. Why are you worried about me, weirdo? Y'all like 45-year-old Puerto Rican women in a gang ran by Swave Sever. Like, whatever, man. To me, it's a joke. I think these dudes are jokes, bro. Honestly. Because I find it sad that I'm 29 years old and I'm more of a real dude than them, man. I'm the one actually standing up, speaking for these black women that were attacked by this monster who systematically attacked them. Because this wasn't like, no, he was drunk and it's a rush in the moment type of thing, which would still be disgusting. But there's actually he had a system in place to rape. Like, this is the system.
Yeah, people not saying that. He had a real system. He wasn't just out and about like, I'm finna rape. No, he had a calculated system in place. Right. Come on. Like man, you know what? You got to do a video on that too, bro. Because you have to show the system that was in play.
That's the documentary. That's the documentary.
Okay. Yeah,
but also, I was watching the documentary again, his rape-umentary, and he mentioned that when the police came, they interviewed his wife. That's what they're referring to in the transcripts when they stated that she had no alibi for where he was that night.
Oh, you know what? That slipped my mind.
Yep. Okay. So you were a known party promoter, throwing all these parties, tell a friend, $10 to get into the door, and your wife didn't know where you were that night. So what did you tell her? Like, so you just She had no idea where he was.
Right.
What?
Right.
If I'm going out at night, I'm gonna be out all night. I'm gonna,
Right.
and it's legitimately like I'm throwing a party to, and this is my job. This is how I'm making money. This is how I'm feeding my family. I'm gonna tell you that, even because this dude, he says he was out having sex with a prostitute with no condom on. So obviously, if you're gonna do all that, you might as well give your wife some type of alibi for that. You know?
Right.
His wife had no idea where he was that night.
Yeah.
She couldn't even lie for him because she was just like, yo, I have no idea what's going on. Like,
right. And that's what the DNA argument was. Like, this dude was just out there doing, like, your own wife didn't have no answer for your whereabouts. You have no alibi. That basically, she basically was destroying his alibi.
Yep.
And anytime you don't have an alibi, that's when again you're done.
The thing is, he never even brought up that alibi in this entire. He brought that up when he was making his documentary to present to the battle rap community. The party thing, because you never hear nothing about a party in any of these transcripts.
Party, right?
There was no party.
And he even said it out his mouth. In the clip that, the thing I just sent you, the 20-minute thing. Mm-hmm. He said, "Ain't no witnesses. It's just me and one person."
That's another thing I'll peep.
Ain't no witnesses. It's just you and one person. So there's no witnesses to show that she was at the party. Say, yeah, she was at the party, busting it out, doing her thing. No witnesses to show. So it was just you and her.
Remember, in the documentary, at no point does he even mention Karen Hill, which was the reason as to why they even came to his door in the first place.
Right. It was the Karen Hill rape that actually did it to the.
That actually got him. Yep.
Facts. It was the Karen Hill rape. Right. See, I mean, we wait, man. We can't wait till this documentary drop, man.
It hits different when you hear his own words. You know
right.
What I mean?
And then you got
the reason why it's taking so long is because the way YouTube is, also there's so much, but also how YouTube is, you have to heavily edit the clips or else Chris Unbiased will take the video down for copyright strike. You know? I've showed you, he's tried to do that. He's done that to me mad times. So you have to heavily edit the footage and transform it into a different work. So you could argue that this is like, no, I could use this because I transformed it into my own work. You know what I mean? Right. I can't just play the clip and then talk. I wish I could. Right. That would make things way easier, but you can't do it.
And the reason why I use it is because he mentioning me throughout it. It's about me. You know what I'm saying? The whole segment says battle truth. It's a whole battle truth segment. You get what I'm saying? So,
and remember, he said that he got copyright strikes, and that's why the documentary is not up. But he also said he had copyright strikes on the Norbs interview. He said he went and edited the Norbs interview so he could put it back up. But you don't edit the rape-umentary to put back up, which is apparently your story that clears you of everything.
Can't get around that paperwork.
You can't get around the fact that he's hiding that rape-umentary. Nobody can answer that.
Yeah. Well.
They're gonna see it again in my video.
Let him talk enough. He'll hang himself every time. So with that being said, but you personally,
is it 12 o'clock yet?
What if somebody? What if somebody said? What if somebody says, bro? Just let it go. Leave it alone. Move on. Because you better than that. As far as like, just move along. With
the rape-umentary?
No. You and this Swave thing.
I'm already moved on. I already said everything I had to say.
Oh, so you done? No more videos on him?
Yeah, you're not gonna get any more videos about Swave. There's nothing else to talk about. The dude's not even popping, man. Like honestly, like we have to talk. I have to stay on the real mission here, which is exposing Unbiased, and then also exposing DNA because that video is coming out soon.
DNA.
Hell yeah, that one's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, bro.
Yep, happy birthday to you, Wave Star. Yeah. I'm acting like it's my birthday. Glad we could entertain you on your birthday, I guess, if that's what you're gonna call. Anyway, with that being said, man, appreciate you coming on, giving your layout of what went on, because people just heard you snapping. I heard you just snapping. I'm like, oh man, bro, that's this deep right here. Like, what went on, and I tried to find some stuff, but you covered a lot, though. You covered a lot. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know the thing about telling your sides of the story, when it's already televised, everybody know it. Like whatever you said, if it was a lie, people who watch you be like, no, that's a lie. That didn't, you know what I'm saying? But by being televised, you know, and that's another thing, bro. Like,
anybody could go back to my channel and go find that video from October where I actually addressed when all of this happened 5 months ago.
You showed it already. You just
I know. I'm saying the people that want to watch it, like actually watch the live where I'm talking about it.
Right. So, yeah, it's it is what it is, though, man. Again, appreciate you coming on, man, sharing that and everything.
Bro, anytime.
I hate it. I hate stuff like that, because I don't, honestly, regardless to what, I don't want to see nothing happen to you. I don't want to see nothing happen to him. It ain't worth it. I believe y'all both, it's like this stuff is live, it's televised. Even if y'all wanted to do something, y'all shouldn't do nothing as a result of that alone, because everybody watching it, we know everything. So there's no way to get around it for either side. But I hate it have to be like that, especially under the things of unbiased. You get what I'm saying? Like,
that's what makes me sick too. But
yeah, not you know what I'm saying? Not under that. Like
I said, thank you, Swave, because you got me 300 subscribers in just what, like 24 hours. Thank you, Swave. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Well, I would just say this just to be saying, like, I, again, wouldn't want to see nothing happen to neither one of you brothers, man. Again, I can't tell you how far you should take things if you felt your life was in danger.
I don't got anything else to say. If people come to my door, man. I'm waiting, bro. Like, y'all claim to have an address. I don't know why y'all don't use it, but I'm not making any more videos. My videos are staying up. People that want to hear what they have to say, go ahead. Go listen. That's it. The blogs are up. I'm done, man. I'm working on the rape-umentary. That's it. The rape-umentary exposed.
With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth, along with my guy Adept HNIC, man. My guest for tonight gave y'all the scoop on any questions y'all wanted to.
I forgot Battle Truth. I might have you download that X Recorder app just so you can have a little segment in the documentary too.
What would I have? The extra quarter?
Yeah, it's called X Recorder, the app that lets you, like, so you could talk. Like, I'll send you the rape-umentary, and you could give your take on whatever part you want. I could edit it into the video and all that. If you have,
I'm pretty sure they'll love that. So
yeah, they would love that. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I mean, I'm down for it. I'm whatever.
All right, I'm gonna send you like what the app to download and all that. And all you gotta do is press the button and you just talk. You can let the clip play, do whatever you want with the clip, because I'm gonna edit it to make sure that it could be on YouTube.
See, that's another thing too. I noticed too, like, because somebody put this up here, like, they talked about all the media that he got under his wings. Like, he got I noticed he been doing that a lot too. Like, he have, like, in his videos, he be taking a lot of the media things and he be putting them in his video, giving them light and exposure so that they can't address his situation, or he get in favor with them so he can have some sense of power behind it. That's why he brags so much inside his videos on the rape stuff. He's so arrogant and cocky with it. He'd be like, y'all should be praising me. Y'all should be celebrating me. Y'all should be honoring me. Y'all should be like.
That says, yep. That's what
this dude is crazy. He really getting a hard on, wanting to be celebrated and rewarded for what he did to them women. He have no conscience at all. He have no regret. He have no remorse at all. In fact, he want to be celebrated and honored and rewarded for it. And he literally saying this out of his own mouth.
One of those bloggers that he be putting in his videos came into the video where I was came into the comments of one of those videos, one of those small clips that I had of Unbiased exposing him, and he's like, bro, why do you care? Why don't you go expose the rapist in your neighborhood? Why do I care? Why don't you care? But whatever. I'm not gonna say your name, fam. But he's another blogger that be under Chris Unbiased's little wing, you know? Why do you care? What do you mean why I care? What are you talking about? Whatever. That's fine. You're not a man because you don't care. That's a fact.
With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth along with Adept HNIC. The documentary should be done sometime this week.
Yeah, definitely sometime this week. Gonna be premiering. It's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be dope, bro. Like,
so
nice.
With that being said, y'all,
I might have you talk about the Karen Hill situation actually, because you're the one who did the interview and he exposed it to you.
However you want to do it. With that being said, we up out of here. 2.5 hours in, man. Adept gave the full breakdown on him and Swave Sever, basically how it started, where it at now, and you know, it is what it is, y'all.